go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Trash
Welcome to
Comms.
Trash Comms.
Oh, I guess I need to label this as a rerun. This is actually a recording of a run I did a while ago, so we'll do this really fast. It's just a Grukli Sylvie run. Wanted to have both of them be a carry in one run because they're both like the most absurd carries in the game, I think. So it seemed like a fun idea. It wasn't really too much of a challenge, other than Madness 16 is always kind of hard, so it did take me multiple attempts. Not too many, though. Not like the other challenges. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get going. You'll
Let's
notice
dance.
quite a bit of this is sped up. So, here in town, War Banner, always a really good start. Bell is a really interesting option for scouts because it gives Andrin easy access to songs immediately, and Purple Bell gives you stanza 2 immediately, which is kind of exciting if I want to get, yeah, I'm showing it off now. So, bandages are things that I always like, but I think Champy's a bit better than bandages early on, sadly.
Oh, classic. Like, we need heals. Oh, yeah, because,
Yeah.
it looks like, yeah, so I don't know much about this build. This is probably the most unfamiliar one we have. So is Bree supposed to be our main healer?
There's no healer.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so there's Bree blocks, which is nice. So there's actual block on this build, which I hadn't had in a while, so this was kind of fun. But Bree is the main support. She's going to be our main source of powerful, though with the Bell, there's a chance I could give Andrin powerful stuff, though I'm mainly relying on him for marking. So he'll be upping damage of both Sylvie and Grukli that way, and then Bree will give powerful to both of them, and then we should be pretty set. Bree also is good at giving draw, and then Andrin can help fix the person's deck and give them some draw as well. Very good support combo in those two. Not necessarily the most optimal team here, but they seemed like a good pick for the damage carries and just trying to win fast. The main reason I went with Bree is because she is quick in the beginning. So she actually, what's it called? She's actually faster than, or as fast as Andrin if you give her a fast up perk. So she's able to block before everything else. And if you get 2 speed on her from any other sources than her potion slot, then she's set. She's got 24 speed, and you can do speed shenanigans. So, and going before Andrin is sometimes very good because she can give draw and other stuff. Though, one of the problems is if she gets slowed down, then she's much slower, even if you speed her back up to her normal speed, like and undo the slow, because she has a base of 18.
I see what you mean.
Whereas Andrin gets his base of like 22. So,
Yeah.
it's a big problem, and the front person normally gets slowed, though when you have Andrin as well, he's a fine as a fallback to be speedy, and then he can speed up the team sometimes or do what you need him to. So, yeah, these are the decks. Bree's deck I kept pretty cheap. She's got a okay deck for what I need right now. Gave her a little bit of marking perk. I'm just going through the perks right now as well. Gave Grukli the Vitality Heals Bleed, because that is how we're going to save Grukli a lot with Bree. Bree will apply Vitality. And that's the goal. And I don't have a path for this one necessarily, other than I want to go probably get Tempest. Because I have Sylvie, and it's the best carry thing. I was honestly either looking for Tempest or, what's it called? The Straw Hat for the Super Bleed weapon with Grukli.
So. Oh, yeah. Was it Bloodletter?
Yeah, something like that.
Or maybe wrong.
But yeah, so this should just be a normal couple fights. A little bit sped up, but not too sped up for these fights, it looks like. And yeah. Here's Battle Shout. That's exactly what you see. Honestly, Piercing Howl Battle Shout is like what I want to see the most. Who needs block when you can just kill them, right?
Yep. If you can FTK, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that said, we'll have to see how good the FTK is, because I didn't spend as much on their decks as I did on like the Scouts run for Sylvie. Though Sylvie is the main focus of the damage in the early game. Grukli will be the focus later on.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's hard to focus 2 damage dealers, but
Yeah.
he still
That
will
makes
provide some good damage early. You'll see. Got the extra war paint. Definitely didn't need all that war paint on this turn because of Bree, but sometimes I'll need it. And then slashing, and look at him. He doesn't even get the kill. He's terrible. And you know why he doesn't get the kill?
Feel bad.
Because that corn is immune to bleed. So it's just a fun little start to have an immune to bleed corn. But yeah. Grukli's deck, I didn't spend as much as I did on Sylvie. I kept it cheap, and then Andrin I had to spend a lot on. So this old granary actually has a event with Grukli. He kills one of the farmers straight away, and then this is how you get a sack of grain as well. So this is another area you can obtain it. Some fun stuff I learned while doing this run.
Look at that, Grukli. To be fair, yeah, Grukli is one of our... I feel like he was one of our least played when we were going through this for the most part.
Absolutely. Like,
yeah.
the level showed, outside of, like, Zek.
Yeah, I think Zek is actually our least.
Grukli was, and then Zek is the next. I guess technically Yogur now, but...
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Yeah. I mean, Zek is now level 50 for me because, you know, mages.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, nothing special about Sylvie's deck. Oh, man.
So, is this one, are you, you're trying to do the bleed, right? That's the route, like the on-hit bleed?
Yeah, so I wanted to take advantage of on-hit bleed with Sylvie, and then on-hit bleed with Grukli and his starting weapon. I thought it could be a very fun, like, little warrior scouts challenge. Not really challenge, but just like synergy. Because bleed is honestly kind of bad.
It's bad.
It's kind of bad in Madness 16. Like, it's good when you have incidental bleed, like Grukli's weapon. Like, it's nice just to be there. Yeah, me, I'm just like, well, that doesn't really matter if you don't get hit, other than the immune to vulnerable. I'm probably going to take this. I have some upgrade targets, but the money looks real nice. Yeah, Blood Rage would be a decent upgrade target. I don't really have an upgrade outside of multi-shot, but I'm not going to keep that in my deck for too long, so money. Money's the way to go.
Alright, kill them before they can breathe on you.
Oh, interesting. Did I get rid of Bree's speed item too? I guess I did. It's not that important when you're running Song of Celerity because it gives literally the same amount of speed.
Yeah.
So, I think I have her just on the slow. Which, man, look at these numbers work out perfectly on the speed up. Just like everybody becomes fast enough. And in the right order. Ah, feels so good.
Perfect. Can't ask for anything more.
I actually did have to adjust Sylvie's speed to not be 19 and to be 18 instead, because if I Song of Celerity, then she would go before Bree, and that was just bad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, it is a little...
Oh, the classic slowing down the ranger so that... Yeah, that's always the goofy part with having a ranger carry, or a scout carry.
Yeah, it's just, they're so fast compared to the other characters, so actually, like, pumping them up is a little bit harder. Unless you're going for round 2 win, but I don't know. I think I've gotten addicted to the round 1 win.
Yeah, you just need to do it.
It's just so good.
You're a bad comp if you can't.
Yeah, and this deck's a little bit cheaper than my other Sylvie carry with Tempest on the all scouts run. That was so I could give Grukli some stuff so he could do damage. This time I needed all that powerful, which felt pretty good. Can't play everything, so... Change Weapon is very good for Grukli, because it gives you the more cards in your graveyard for Vigorous Fury. Which, when you need to play that card, is always complicated. Yeah, gotta look. Am I doing enough? Am I doing enough plus bleed? I'm not. Yeah.
Oh.
It's really fun going the max fury damage on Grukli, so that he just bleeds a ton on his turn if you don't save him. So that high risk.
This man's hemorrhaging. This dude is just pouring out of every orifice.
High risk, high reward. Yeah, it's got a little hemophilia or something. I don't know.
That was a thing happening in War Tales, right? I think one of our bears.
Yeah, it's a common status in like games.
Yeah.
If you're like
I do like
weak
that
to
about War
bleed.
Tales. How that's one of probably the things I like the most. I know we're cross talking about.
This is a
different
costly
games.
obelisk stream.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Nah. Ooh, Hunter's Mark. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm definitely debating it. I only have one, so I'll definitely take this.
The things that happened in the game, yeah, there's like a chance for it to be as if you get crit a lot, you can then get reduction to crit damage or lower crit chance or something along those lines. I appreciate about that about War Tales. It feels like the most like RPG element it has.
Yeah, it's
Just
pretty cool.
like, you learn from experience.
Ooh, I didn't take the Hunter's Mark. Fun fact, this fight here is really good. This is a really bad uncommon event, but it's a really good common event because it's just a free, easy fight on Madness 16. So you can,
really?
Yeah, because like it's just like you fight these pig bandits. It's always the same fight. You fight these pig bandits on the road, and so it's just like a good way to get experience before you go further. And obviously,
I guess you're right. Didn't think about it.
And I started fast there, so I didn't need to play the Song of Celerity, which is also nice. Saves a little bit of energy. I think the Imp is the priority target. It kind of needs to die. Ooh. Always the question, do I risk it with ammunition, or do I just go Camouflage Rapid Fire? Camouflage Rapid Fire it is.
I believe Camouflage Rapid Fire.
Look at how much damage it does to the Imp there. It feels like such a waste. I'm just like, nah, Grukli's got this. I have some shivs to help out Grukli, so I believe. I should do Quick Shot, yeah, because I want to hit that Imp.
Bam.
I believe Grukli could do 28 damage to a target.
Yeah. Can he?
Yeah, that's already
there
enough.
We go.
Because that's bleed as well, so.
Nice.
Perfect.
It's always goofy with warriors though, because they have the most. I mean, I guess outside of what's it called, quick shots. It's just like they have a lot of just like front monster. So it's so funny is that going for it's like, okay, front monster, you can kill that guy 7 times over.
Yeah.
Second monster,
Can't touch him.
Yeah, can't touch him.
Yeah, no, that's actually why I actually tailored Grukli's deck to be able to target a little bit better, so that he could be that sort of cleanup for Sylvie. One of the cards I wanted was a Sweeping Strike, so it's a nice pickup. Again, every 2 rounds? Nah. I'm not gonna risk it. Man. The main reason I didn't risk it is because I was worried about the back guy being a little too fast for my team. But now that I think about it, he's not. So, this actually right here too, this is the mid-fight of the act. So all the stats of all the monsters and stuff gets increased.
Yeah, that I remember that always being an annoying thing for Madness 16s, where it's just like the minute you hit phase 2 of said act, and it's just like, I thought they were these numbers. And it's like, well, not too bad. Yeah,
like act 2, middle of the act, you start fighting act 4 enemies, and you're just like, wait a second.
You guys weren't here before.
Yeah.
Why am I facing the classic? Like, why am I facing a cathedral knight?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's quite painful sometimes. But yeah, so far the run's going pretty smooth. This is actually one of the nicer runs. Honestly, probably because of Warbanner. That 40% increase in damage just being guaranteed on Sylvie and Grukli is really good.
Oh, Warbanner. What a top tier item.
Oh man, look at me debating. It's a good volley though.
It's a good volley.
Definitely makes the fight a bit easier. The slimes are also very resistant to like slashing and stuff, so
I swear slimes are like one of your greatest enemies when it comes to like starting enemy.
Yeah. They're
so tanky.
Yeah.
They always obliterate armor at the perfect time.
Funny enough, like they were totally fine when I fought with mages.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah, it's just great. Oh yeah, you see that mark there? I made sure I marked the guy in back so that he couldn't stealth up.
Look at you, that using that game knowledge to your advantage.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this turn I don't have more mark, so it's going to be a little bit tedious to try to kill the guy in back. And every time you hit him, he speeds up too, so I hit him with a slow so that he would go, use up his stealth, and then ideally Bree can mark him.
That's pretty clever.
There's Battle
Bree's
Shout.
such a good character.
Oh no, sorry, he's immune to mark, so I didn't mark him up. That's what it was.
Oh. Okay.
He's actually the best person to be immune to mark.
Why is that?
Because he goes stealth. When he has that enchantment that he does first turn, where you become stealthed. God, oh, I remember. I was getting this confused with a different fight. No, like I've had this exact fight a bit.
Yeah.
And he's not normally immune to mark, so this isn't normally a problem. But when he is immune to mark, Grukli's gonna get hurt.
Ooh.
And like, he still is immune to mark, so I just have to deal with another turn of stealth.
God. So being the best, as in like, it's really good for him to be immune to mark.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
It's really good for the run.
It's really good for him to be immune to like.
Okay, so yeah.
So
it's
he's
the worst thing for him to be immune to mark.
Yeah, yeah. It's the worst for me. Like when he's immune to mark, because it's just.
I don't know why we're saying the best thing. Like it's like we're.
So I was from his point of view.
Wolf, man.
From his point of view, it's the Jedi are evil. No.
Yeah.
So it's just it makes sense. Like I just have to die, I guess, with Grukli. What am I hoping to draw? Just more block. Yeah, I think I just let Grukli die. This is honestly like I think I could have handled this better. He does it again, which I'm just like, okay.
All right.
All right, listen here, Buster.
Look at me, I can go stealth infinitely too.
But I think at this point Sylvie can kill him. She just needs to draw her rapid fire, which she doesn't have, which is bad. Actually, I think a quick shot. Oh right, she can't do a quick shot, but multi-shot should do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, because her hawk always messes it up. Whew, barely survived that one. But yeah, that guy is super annoying when he's immune to mark and you are relying on mark. Also, purple ricochet. Actually worth taking.
It was funny because when you mentioned it's the best thing if this guy's immune to a mark, I was like, a guy that goes stealth is good if he's immune to a mark. Like there was something I was missing, and then
yeah, it's the best.
Yeah,
it's his best trait that he could have for himself.
It's the best trait.
Look, it's an accurate statement, just from his point of view. Look at expert tracking was on the bottom of my deck there.
Brutal.
But I found it.
You dig hard enough, people, you can find anything.
Ooh, a dryad. Yeah, this one's hard because like I want to focus the mage in back because she actually does a bit of damage, but she also summons as well. But the dryad, as we all know, is painful and will speed up all monsters and give all monsters powerful. And the speed up isn't like a light speed up, it's like give all monsters 4 or 5 fast. Like it is stupid. So unfortunately we have to kill the dryad, and then that's gonna leave a spot for the person in back to summon an imp, which is a little annoying. It's a little bit, and unfortunately Grukli being so low of health, like, and Bree being low of health, this is a kind of hard fight to navigate, thanks to that Markman earlier, or immune to Markman. I really gotta think about it this time. Ooh. Ah. This is a little sped up, right? Like, I feel like it's sped up. So yeah, this is me thinking in 125% speed. So you can imagine how slow I am thinking in normal speed.
Tick.
Like it's not 125, but 25% faster, I guess, is the way to correctly say it. Oh yeah, me calculating whether a sweeping strike would kill him or not. It doesn't. That slime. He's gonna purge all the block so Bree can just die.
Bye-bye.
And then, yep, gotta summon an imp, which I'm... Great. Just, everything's great. Thankfully, I drew Rupture here. Because if I didn't, I'm pretty sure Bree was dead, so... But,
the circus people are rough.
Yeah, this is, like, it's not too bad of a fight normally. It's just, like, because I'm starting low, it feels extra bad, I feel like.
Yeah, Grukli's on freaking strings are over here, and Bree's not looking too hot.
Yeah. Yeah, and the slime. The slime. It's so hard to kill. Now, do I kill the slime? Do I focus it at all? I can make it bleed, which is nice. It's not immune to that for some reason.
I was about to say, are slimes immune to bleed?
They're not, somehow. But I should probably kill the slime if I can with the bleed, just because it's better. Blade Storm here makes sense. Oh, I see. No, it makes sense too. I calculated that. Not this time, but, you know, in the game.
Ooh.
Yeah, she hurts. Well, actually, most things hurt when you play a build that has, like, no tanks.
Yeah, I was about to say. And the one person that has defense gets slimed.
Yeah. It's a little rough. How does this... Yeah, this is the route I'm going because I want to go to the Dryad, but I don't have to fight the Dryad because I have Bree with me, I believe. Ooh, Heavy Strike. Purple Heavy Strike.
Ooh.
Does slightly more damage. I was tempted by that Rupture, but it's a melee attack. I'm like...
Are you gonna get it? Oh, you're not...
I was just double thinking. Yeah, I was like, I thought about getting the Rupture, and then I was like, I read it again. I'm like, right, it's a melee attack, even though it does piercing damage. But look at this, I level up before the Dryad, but also don't have to fight the Dryad. Can just get the Moonstone for free, and that gives you Forest Crown. Oh. It's just like you beat her for the rewards.
That's so good.
Yeah,
that's why I
found that out for this run too.
The best. Solely for this event.
Yeah, well, I mean, Forest Crown's a very good item, and the chance to get a purple one is quite nice. Who do I get it on, though?
Oh, that's right. It is a chance. I was like, yeah, of course it would be a chance. That's right, because you could also get it off of the tree.
Yeah, because the boss fight at the end of the act gives you Forest Crown, potentially. I used to do it way more often, and then they did something to... Now it doesn't. Every turn...
Did something.
In 4-leaf clover, every turn Dispel 1. Pretty good.
That's a pretty good.
I took it on Grukli, which is kind of funny because it doesn't actually dispel his bleed. But I don't know if I thought about that.
Is it too late?
Huh? Well, yeah, 1, it's probably too late. And then 2, it doesn't dispel the bleed anyways because it can only be dispelled by things that, like, dispel bleed.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
I make that mistake later in the run, too, I'm pretty sure. I'm like, I can get rid of this, and I can't. That's why Vitality, getting rid of the bleed, is so important.
Oh, that's right. That's that combo.
Yeah.
When you give Vitality, it removes bleed. Yeah. It's still getting a purple 4-leaf. That's pretty neat. I don't even know if the last time I've ever picked something like that up.
Yeah. No, it's pretty good. Also getting well fed, very nice for a team that can't heal themselves. Like getting that Vitality on the first turn and regen. It's just very good.
Now, is it everyone Vitality removes bleed, or is it for a
No, it's just for
hero?
Grukli. You have to pick it on that hero. I think
that would be, I guess, maybe a little good.
Yeah, the other Vitality one is also only that hero gets like 8 health. And then there's the one that like it also resists mind damage or whatever, but...
oh yeah, that's the team one where it resists mind damage and it like doesn't tick down.
Yeah. Oh, dude, having target shooting now, like getting this level up feels so good. Look at that. Goodbye, Trunky.
Killing your Chunky this early? Who, with a physical team as well? That's
exactly.
Impressive.
Well, I mean, I kind of have to because he's in front.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, this is true.
It's that problem we were talking about earlier. He's just,
Yeah.
Yeah, ooh, look at that 37 exactly.
When those numbers line up, mwah.
Now, sadly, I can't kill this guy with a single punch. That was a waste. I could have precise striked and punched instead and saved energy. Should have thought about that, but I guess I was too locked in on the play the 3-cost card. Oh, that guy's immune to Mark. What a pain.
So I'm going to continue to have this, that when they generate the seed for level 16, they look at the characters that you're using and change what the immunities are.
They don't.
No, they absolutely do.
I
don't care how many hours you've played this game more than me. I don't care if you've done 100 runs or just whatever.
I've played a lot of runs. Exposed armor is actually really good to get here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But no. They go.
They target your
their
team.
way.
They're just like, screw you. Oh yeah, I was debating whether Moonstone was better than just resting and getting like health back. Because getting rid of a Dryad is like nice. But you don't get really punished for rest. In fact, you can get super rewarded for rest if you get the crit succeed. Though, after getting rid of the Dryad, because ultimately that's like 120 damage that you don't have to do to it, and you can do to the tree instead. Which only like kind of works out. Ah, Wild Hunt. Good time to draw it. I'm glad it's all going on to Trunky.
This Trunky is gonna get popped.
It's definitely not where I would have put the marks if I had a choice.
You know, teach their own.
Yeah. Bree being amazing. Like, do I play Standard Bearer though? Yeah, I need the draw. I would have played the Powerful, except I don't plan on really doing too much damage to Yogurt this turn. So I figure it's fine if I just focus on killing Trunky this turn and then powering up for the next turn. Ooh, this is a spicy one. Got a Poison Spray. It's a repeat 3 for free. You got the purple Ricochet, and because of Longbow, I can actually draw into that Poison Spray. Which is pretty sweet.
Very nice.
It is weird kind of like buying Longbow when I know I'm going to get Tempest later, but like, it's pretty worth. And damn, that's some damage. And then there's Grukli's turn, and you know, Yelmer is honestly part of the reason why Bleed really sucks.
Yeah, because he's always immune.
Yeah, he's immune to it, and then Yelmer's also a reason Poison sucks, is because even though he can be poisoned, he heals so much that, and dispels so much, that often your poison isn't doing much anyways. Like, it's a really tough first boss for checking any like statuses on a team.
And Bleed Poison is impossible against the dragon.
Yeah, there's that, which thankfully you can avoid the dragon, so like it's not the worst thing. But yeah, you can see this is this run has more than enough damage to deal with the tree.
Look at this, a not getting goofed over by tree.
Yeah.
I'm still scarred by the many class runs that we tried.
The many class runs?
Like the class-based ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yelmore was a pain.
Yeah. Hey, throw Bolas. It's a ranged attack that's also a skill. Fun fact.
It's a skill?
It's a skill.
Look at that. Oh, man. Throw Bolas being clutch.
It's very good, yeah. Being able to
good.
pocket shackles. In fact, a lot of bosses can be shackles. Not the Hydra, but a lot of bosses can.
Now, they don't got the feet.
Yeah. Yeah, is that why? That's kind of funny.
I don't know.
No, actually, that makes sense lore-wise, thinking about it. It's because the Hydra doesn't have feet.
I mean, technically, Yelmer doesn't, but he's got roots.
Yeah, there's actually some pretty good stuff here. So, Cloak of Evasion, combat start getting to evade. That's really nice just for, like, the sometimes taking damage, but Rejuvenation Potion is also good for safety. So, yeah. Obviously going Fireland for Tempest, because I got the sack of grain.
Bag.
Yeah. Boots of Swiftness. Now
Oh, look at
Andrew
all
is...
the shadow damage.
Yeah, I know. It's so useful for
Hey,
this
and
team.
lapis necklace. Look at this. Look at all the speed junk.
Yeah, so Boots of
And
Swiftness
sapphire ring.
makes me faster, fast enough for everything. Lapis Necklace, I was thinking it's kind of useless, but actually, it's pretty good on Bree here. Because it'll make her 20 speed, which will make her, when Song of Celerity happens, she will be 24 speed, which is faster than everything. And so she can at least she can guaranteed block, even if Sylvie and Grukli can't actually go before like a bunny or something.
Yeah,
And then
so
she
it's
might
at
be able to get a
least
slow.
something.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I found that I actually do need the Ruptures in Andrin's deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I need the pocket slow just in case I'm running into a bunny or a fiend. So one is usually enough because like he can kind of find whatever you want in his deck if you need it. But it's he starts with them, and so I was like, might as well upgrade these for cheap and just get a decent starting card. Shivs are not ranged attack, that's why I got rid of one, even though it's a target. It's kind of better than Quick Shot for the most part, other than the fact that it's not a ranged attack. That's his biggest flaw. Oh man. Yeah, I guess I need that one extra sharp, because Grukli still is going to need sharp from himself. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with Grukli this run, but it's not bad. I like the Ricochet. I like to have one AoE in Sylvie, but I don't always keep it. Single target damage is by far more important. Oh yeah, and set up on Andrin so that he can actually find whatever you need. Super important. As is in second Battle Shout, so that you can get powerful a lot more of the time. Now, again, because I have the banner, it's not as big of a deal. But Battle Shout is the only thing that warriors have that can apply powerful to others. Fun
really?
fact, yeah.
It's just only Battle Shout.
It's just Battle Shout. And then they have the other thing, that the Rage or
They
whatever.
don't have an epic. They don't have an epic skill or anything.
Not that applies powerful to others. They have powerful to themselves up the wazoo, like for attacks and stuff. Like there's those that exist.
That seems like a mismanagement of card creation. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's really nice after having done the class builds, like having Andrin's. Oh, Entrench. Yeah, Entrench is so big. But yeah,
I was actually just about to say, is that like, are you not going to get Entrenched, like your favorite warrior card of all time?
I did make sure to get Carnage.
That's
Because Carnage is kind of more important. And then if I could afford Entrench after getting the Sharp, I would have gotten it, but I couldn't, so I'm going Battle Shout instead. Because yeah, Entrench is very good for keeping up your block, but like, again, who needs to keep up block if you're just going to kill the enemy?
You know?
this is sort of my mentality.
Wisdom. True words have never been spoken.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of this mentality come through. I'm looking for other good things for Grukli's deck, because Sylvie's pretty much done. Like, she'll find good stuff as we go along. She just needs Rain of Arrows next, basically. You could pick up Volley this act, and that would probably be really good for her. But because I had Purple Ricochet, seemed unnecessary.
Yeah.
And then Carnage is obviously amazing. Bloodbath is the bleed scaling that I really wanted to mess with here, because it can be really good, especially once Sylvie gets the bleed on hit. So I got rid of the Sweeping Strikes, not having as much AoE, because I figured Sylvie's taking care of that enough. I felt like I had enough powerful, so get rid of a War Paint there is good. And look at me, I'm actually managing my decks properly. And getting to...
Like say you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, I'm making sure I have the minimum cards in each deck, basically. Although it doesn't matter for Andrin. Immune to bleed, and whenever you play attack, gain rage. So I'm just like, again, this doesn't matter as much if you're just gonna kill them fast, but I don't...
Yeah, if you just do raw damage.
Yeah, you can see me looking through my deck right here to see, like, am I powerful enough for this? I want the free upgrade. Like, that's pretty good.
I think you could.
I think I could.
Oh, you don't.
No, I didn't want to risk it because I think I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't need it, and like everything before Tempest becomes sort of a risk.
True.
So, like it's like it would be nice, but you know, I played the cowardly strat, and it's probably for the better. I'm sure it'd make me take
you
extra
play the cowardly
damage.
strat.
I don't know. I don't know what you're
Let's just
referring
grab
to.
a meteorite and just goof up our entire run.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm still scarred from that 100 hours later.
Jesus, apparently.
That was funny though.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Did we win that one or did we lose?
No, we lost because of it.
Did we lose because of it? God, that's amazing.
There's another one I don't remember if it was on purpose or not. It was the one when we were trying to get the trident. It was during our lightning build run. How we chose a challenge prior to the lightning fight, and it weakened us just enough.
Yeah. No, I mean that one was sort of a calculated risk. That one I like.
Yeah, that one I don't really. That's not really a complaint. That was just more of an unfortunacy, if anything.
Yeah, that one was a little bit surprising. Yeah, I want to kill the front guy because he's gonna shackles, and that's the last thing I want in this fight.
The Mankermans are terrifying.
Mankermans?
Anchormans.
Oh, Anchormans. I was like, what's a Mankerman? I've never heard that term. Interesting.
Yeah, I might have would have
No, you're
slid
good.
some syllables in there.
You're good. Grukli, what do I do with you? It's really hard until you draw some of the cheapening attacks. It's actually the problem I've been having with Yogur is like making him the main carry. He just doesn't. He can't play all his attacks, or he can't play all his cards every turn. Man, I'm struggling. I'm like, what do I get rid of? What am I playing here? So what it is, it's going to depend on how much bleed I can rack up on this guy, whether I want to, or I was thinking it would depend on how much bleeds, but like, I think I wasn't going to be able to do enough, and clearly I don't do enough there, so reset.
And take two.
Take two indeed. I do, I cut out some of the take twos of my fights. I guess I forgot about this one. It must have passed by fast enough to, I'm sure like once I have this fight down, it's pretty good. But yeah, Anchorman, not someone I want to leave alive. Funny enough, I actually think I want to kill Sharpie first, or the Harpy. Not Sharpie. Sharpie's the legendary version.
Yeah, the Harpy snipes the shit out of the back row.
This is the fun part about having Andrin too, is he can like make or break a run with a single card of Expert Tracker hitting the right person. Like, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, Andrin is, I do think, one of the best characters solely because of that and how fast he is and Song of Celerity and stuff. Like, it makes sense, but hot diggities, he's almost made to be like a Madness 16 staple.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say for sure. He has to be at least top 3 characters. Because I don't, like, he doesn't need anybody else to be good. You want a team composition that kind of wants to go fast, probably. And that's about it.
As long as they go fast.
Gotta go fast. But yeah, I have Onslaught here, so now this turn is a lot better. I also realized that I wasn't going to be able to kill that guy, except I totally could have this turn. So I'm like, maybe I let the Anchorman go. Doesn't really matter if Bree gets too slowed down for the next turn, as long as everybody who gets to attack can go. So I changed my mind completely.
Hey, good hits.
Yeah, it was nice to finish off that rat. Still do some damage to him, of course. That 27 damage being reduced to 12. It's always... Monsters have such crazy resistances.
Wait, why do you have a lot of sight? Is it because of Sylvie?
Or
Or is it Andrin?
I think it's Andrin playing no, he didn't play Detect. I forget. It's probably Sylvie. I'll look at it next time. There's just a lot of ways I'm applying Sight, so.
Yeah.
Because Sight helps reduce piercing resistance.
Yeah.
So
Do you have an
it's never
item
bad to
that
have.
applies Sight at the start of the run?
No.
The eyeglass or whatever?
Maybe? Maybe I do. I wanted to say no, but maybe I do. Ooh, hit the Harpy. I need to kill this guy before he attacks. But not having powerful makes that really tough.
Yeah.
So,
That's not good.
Nope. That's a lot of damage. Plus, all of a sudden I went from totally fine to nearly dead.
You just get chunked.
And then I could have played that battle shout this turn. I'm like regretting every decision I've made. I'm like,
What I pick up this game.
This is a pretty rough one.
Do you restart this one?
Hey, do I restart again? I'm trying to think if I do. I don't remember because like it's been, God, I want to say weeks since I played this one. But I don't think I do. I think I just let it be because I believe my team is strong enough for the arena. Like I have the speed necessary. But we'll see. Hey, Sylvie's potion kicked in.
Hey.
That guy dies, so I'm like, maybe there's a chance. I just need Sylvie to go and kill everyone before Andrin or Grukli go, so that they don't die.
All right, Sylvie, you got a lot going on. Come on.
Yeah, Sylvie just needs to do this. It's all quick shots. And thankfully, I draw the rapid fire. I don't think I needed it, but it was close without it for sure.
Whew, you guys are running on fumes right now.
Yeah, hey, look at that setup though. That's such a this run had actually pretty good card luck. And some decent item luck.
I was actually gonna say already, like this is looking pretty good. You getting the shackles, the blue here, yeah, the setup. Like not actually that bad. You're pretty notorious for having garbage card luck.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no matter what you pick here, the reward is always the same. But it is 120 shards for free, so I shouldn't complain too much. And it's some experience.
All right, Andrin, you got this.
I mean, this is why I was like really happy to get the ring on Bree. It'll come into play very shortly. Well, one, I could slow if I needed to with Rupture, but now I don't need to because Bree gets up to 24 speed. So she can be just fast enough to provide block for the team in case we do go down quite a lot. It's definitely like one of the precarious spots I got put in on the run. I don't know. Now imagine if I did take that challenge.
Fair.
That fight would have been so much harder. I was definitely like happy I didn't.
You probably would have just lost.
I mean, I might have just had to play it much smarter, which I apparently wasn't capable of doing at that time that I was playing this. So
it was physically incapable. What was it,
like
a freaking
I was
2
noticing
a.m. one?
Yeah, I was noticing some mistakes as I'm playing it right now in this playback, so it's just kind of funny. But yeah, it's a good run. Killing the squirrel, feels so good. And then the spider is ideally the next one I want to kill, but like it's just the hardest one to kill. So with enough block, I don't mind too much, and even though it means I'm probably gonna have to draw the what's it called, hatch. It's not the end of the world.
You're a little mini boy.
Yeah. Look at me trying not to waste any damage. Like no, I'm gonna make sure I kill. Do I want to play Onslaught? I don't think I do. But hey, got rid of 2 mosquitoes.
Ooh.
They're injecting, they're doing hatch, it's all good. Of course, no Fortify means all that block that Bree gives goes away, so I definitely want Fortify before the final boss. And then Andrin. Oh, Andrin. Saving Sylvie from hatch. Oh yeah, getting the vulnerable, that's the main reason that that exposed blade card is really good. It's a repeatable vulnerability, which I actually don't have a lot of ways that I'm doing throughout this run otherwise, because intimidates, no matter what way you upgrade them, they always disappear.
Don't expose always have to hit the back though?
No, it's target.
Oh, it is target? Okay.
Target if you have it on
expensive.
4, and then I think it's, if you have it on 3, it only hits the front.
Oh, that's what it is.
But I have it on 3 because I'm going to have it for every melee attack for 3 melee attacks will be cheap. So it'll be a good one. Like, oh, expose armor on Sylvie.
Yeah,
No.
I was also trying to find that throwable acid then appeared again, but on
On Grukli.
yeah, Grukli.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that doesn't get increased by sharp, so pointless. Don't need exposed armor. What am I looking for here? Oh, I'm always looking for a wild hunt or expert tracker. I knew I wasn't likely to get it, so I went for the expert tracker play instead. Wild hunt is sometimes better drawing it later. So. And then, oh, I'm fixing Bree's deck. I guess because I want to make sure I get block. That makes sense. I just don't want to die to the AoE. And that front, or that back guy hits real hard.
Just chunks like a...
No, yeah, seriously, he he hits...
Oh, yeah.
So, but, like, I'm intending to take damage. So, like, as long as I could draw the, what's it called? This super thing that Bree gets, where you get, like, 78 armor on everybody, or 78 block. I knew I'd be okay. So, now I can focus on the other two, which are a little bit easier to kill because of their positioning. Because, again, targeting's not a thing. The front guy is obviously, like, harder because he's got so much physical resist, but he can be taken out with the best enchantment debuff in the game. Not actually, I think that Nesglet's is better, but still. Sylvie's is so good. Applying Mark and Vulnerable, I think it is. Like, that's a really big debuff enchantment, not to mention the minus 20% piercing resistance. Sylvie's level 2 is really good. I feel like I underestimated it the first time I saw her, because I was like, it's like, okay. It doesn't draw you cards, it doesn't feel as flashy. But, quite strong. Oh god, all the block just... He did no damage that turn. I have Wild Hunt this turn, so now I'm much more confident in my damage. I can make sure I draw what I want. Which I guess I just want to draw slices, which honestly makes sense, because when you have Wild Hunt, you just want to play like as many one-cost cards as possible. So yeah. Here's all the proccing. 26 mark on the front lady. I think she's going to die. And some vulnerability to boot. Why not?
Something that I like to think that Mark is anytime I think of Mark, I think of like a sniper dot on them. Like, just that line for some reason. I like when there's like 50 on them, they're just covered.
Covered in the red dots.
Yeah, they're like, oh.
It's like
Even though there's no sniper, and it's just like, I just like the thing is just a really ridiculous amount of like, you see where they are, and just like the panic in like an enemy's like voice and everything when they have like 50 sniper dots on them.
Just end of the line. Now, you see, this is why you don't buy Entrench. Because you're just going to get it.
You're just going to get upgrade Entrench. Just easy. I mean,
yeah, the correctly upgraded Entrench. This run I got so lucky on cards. Holy crud. This is so dumb.
If you're getting lucky on these cards, this has to be the winning run. Which,
spoilers, this is a rerun, and so
yeah, spoilers, we're wasting 3 hours of your time to show run that fails.
Yeah, actually. I don't know, it gets pretty spooky towards the end there.
The Minotaur. The Manitar. Shoutouts to Gravity Falls.
Yeah, who apparently summons an ally on turn 3, but I almost never see it. And I feel like if I do see it...
With my brother, he was playing, he sees it, like, uh-oh.
Yeah, when I do see it, I feel like I'm making a mistake. But like...
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not really, like, it's kind of the intentional part of, like, his kit. It's just, like, enemies outscale you so fast on Madness 16. I feel like the better strat is to not worry about scaling. With the exception of, like, heavy healing teams, who can just not care about having taken a bunch of damage, and even though they end the fight on like turn 7, they still end at full health. God, they're slow though. And also, I've been thinking about this for a bit on like how I feel about the round system, like how it rewards you for killing the enemies within a certain amount of turns. And not only points wise, but also like just experience and gold and cards wise, it creates a little bit of odd incentives where it's just like healing is now innately worse. Because if you're healing, you're not killing, and if you're not killing, you could have been killing, and it could have been faster.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because in one way, like for a
also
long
turn
time,
one,
we
by the way.
actually thought speed was bad.
Yeah, we did. Also, second in trench.
Golden Trent. Oh my god.
I'm like, do I take it? And the only reason I might want to take it is to get the I'm like, if I'm getting this lucky, maybe I'll get Last Stand, which you can get like 2 defense cards for free put into your hand.
You always get that card, though.
Well, yeah, with Bree especially, like you want to get that card. Like I'm gonna get it eventually. It's just gonna be a while,
Yeah.
and so how valuable is Entrenched really right now? It's not super.
Oh,
So
but fair.
yeah. Sorry, you were saying?
What was I saying?
Also, I hate the Seahorse.
Oh god, freaking lightning seahorse. I think that's a personal, like, that's our #1 enemy. Screw the stupid seahorse.
The Seahorse is so painful.
God.
The bunny's worse, I think.
Bunny's
Kind of.
worse on, like, a general run, but I think I spite the seahorse more.
I mean, the Seahorse, it's honestly arguable because the Seahorse is nearly as fast. And they could both Shock Nova you in the beginning, which will reduce your entire team's speed by 4, so everybody's going slower than the rest of the enemies to go. And they can put that one shock card in every hero's deck and it doesn't disappear. And it's just like, it's so annoying.
Yeah, an upgraded lightning seahorse, I legitimately think is one of the most terrifying upgrades. And it comes with, another immunity. So God forbid if you are using, lightning or yeah.
Yeah, no.
And it hurts so much.
No, they do a ton of damage. They stack up that wet real fast. So they're definitely one of the hardest enemies in the game. You can see I'm prioritizing the heck out of it because I'm like,
yeah, like, God, for the love of God.
I'm like,
Get it
can
off the
Grukli
map.
do 170 damage? If he can't, I might need to refresh. Basically, that's how much the Seahorse terrifies me. Is this the right call? Yeah, I guess that reduces the war paint by a number. I'm trying to get every card I can that targets first before I increase my damage. Because it's somewhat important. I should be heavy striking. Oh, I want to do that. Okay, makes sense. Heavy strike. I drew Sharpen. So it's going to depend on the Carnage luck here.
Come on.
Nope. And then I'm
No.
like, oh man, can I let the Seahorse go? But he's not slowing the entire team. So this isn't the worst case scenario. He just does a ton of damage, puts a shock card in everybody's deck, which is also going to do a ton of damage. Oh, God. It's just, this is not an easy fight. Like, look, Andrew almost
There it
dies from
There
just
it is.
drawing it twice because it being at the bottom. I'm like, really? Twice? At the bottom of my deck? All right, fine.
You living on hopes and dreams and lightning.
Dude, Lightning Seahorse. Oh, it's so rough. And it's not like my run is bad right now. My run is pretty good. It's just I don't have the best targeting in the backfield. So that's what's making it hard. And it's not like the other enemies aren't doing things too. It's just what they do doesn't matter nearly as much. I hate this guy. And unfortunately, I'm not fast enough. So he gets to go again. Which means Andrin gets to die, which at this point I'm like, maybe it's better if Andrin dies. Because he'll heal up and not be dead at the start of next run. Or the next round. So there's sometimes taking a pocket death is the right move.
A pocket death. That's a phrase.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean, though. It's just like
I do. This is funny.
It's pocket death isn't exactly what I want to say. What is like the term I'm looking for?
Like,
calculated death, like a I don't know, like a intentional death.
Yeah.
Now look, Ballad of Conquest. I actually get it, and I'm like, do I take Adrenaline? By the way, is one of the cards you're looking for, as Sylvie.
Yeah.
But do you take Ballad of Conquest in the hopes of getting the? Or did I pick up the purple bell? I don't remember if I did or not. If I didn't, I don't take it. If I did, I should take it, because being able to play that turn 1, adding that extra powerful and bless and sharp is very nice for the damage boost. But it looks like I didn't get it if I don't take. Man, I'm debating though. I'm like, what if I just? I've had such good luck. What if I?
25% faster too.
Like I've had good luck. So what if I do? What if I do just take it?
Ooh.
You know, what if you just have that purple bell?
Ooh, that purple slams.
It's a decent card, but that's not what she does.
I know, but man, is that tantalizing?
It is tantalizing. Sometimes it's really hard to pass up cards that you know you shouldn't take, which is most cards in the game, to be fair. So
yeah, that's most cards. But man, when you get to donk, very hard.
It feels good sometimes, you know. There, I'm taking the bleed because I want that bleed passive. Offensive mastery, unfortunately, is what I need for Grukli. It actually, his kit is a little bit expensive. Again, I have the rage one, and they're immune to bleed on this. So I'm like, no, I didn't take it last time, and I survived, so I'll take that as a good lesson. Oh yeah, I get to get rid of that Death's Door. And apparently I'm like, nope, no Battle of Conquest for me. For some reason. Oh, because I'm playing everything this turn, that's right. I have setup in hand. So I want to go off as much as possible, and I wasn't going to be able to play it. It would be a wasted draw. But Adrenalines are also kind of wasted. Unfortunately, they just started in my hand, so I couldn't do too much outside of that. I have the... Wow. I'm just like, I want to draw all better cards on Bree. Basically, I want max block with the defensive strategy. But now that the skills are reduced by 1 at the start, it's a lot more efficient of a deck. And man, I gotta say, having Helping Hand, like a way to give Inspire that isn't just Andrin's like expert tracking. It's so much nicer playing with Sylvie.
We've been using Helping Hand since like day 2.
Kinda? I mean, I don't think we actually used it that much early on. But,
oh, I'm confusing it with your favorite card, Repair Armor.
Oh yeah, Repair Armor is amazing. The Repair Armor is the best card ever. No, not really, but it's fun. Look at me, I'm still focusing the Seahorse, because that's how much the legendary Seahorse scars me. Is I'm like, every Seahorse must die, because I can't distinguish between the two of them.
Also, look at this. It's the Act 4. It's the Act 2, Phase 2.
Yeah, Holy Knight. Yep.
For an engaged enemy.
It's so common. And now, yeah, Grukli's also having that cost reduction. You can see how much like that pays off. I'm playing like a bunch of cards that should cost. And what's it? Is it energy in this game? Like, what is it called? But I'm playing them all for free, and like. Now I feel like Grukli is actually going off.
Is it energy or mana?
Is it mana? It might be. I think it's energy. No, it's energy, because you energize, right? So it's got to be energy. Oh yeah, that's a free bloodbath kill.
Sure.
And look at that. We don't even have Tempest yet, and that level up is just... we killed 2 of them. And
are you gonna get Purple Tempest?
This guy goes first, and this guy is another. I hate that they introduced another enemy that like gets rid of all the front person's block. Like
Oh yeah, the pot.
Like, what are they? Do they just like hate warriors? And what's funny is like I know from playing the all warriors run that all warriors is just the best. Like that's just what you should do.
That is what you should do.
Also, 4 cost battle ballad right there. Obviously super worth it still, and then battle shout. Like this is over. You guys are dead.
I do like the look of the cauldron slime.
Yeah, it looks cool. I just like, man, it's another enemy that ramps up really hard too, because they summon a slime every turn, and that slime does an AoE attack to everybody that sets everything on fire. on top of their basic attack. It's just, oof. Sylvie's hitting pretty hard. Turns out all that powerful and sharpen blast does a lot. We're not even close to being done. I'm like, do I take this sharpen? It's better than my current sharpen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Song,
I do.
Song of Quickness is interesting. Look, another Entrench too. But Song of Quickness is interesting because I have the stanza for it, and I could search my deck for it, and it makes everybody faster. And as you could see, that will matter in some cases for Sylvie and Grukli. To make them actually faster than the bunny, so I decided to take it, though I'm still not really sure if it's worth it or not. In Purple Shadow Book, Steadfast Boots is actually really good. It's like I want to say like the second or third best armor for a fast team.
Steadfast Boots.
Yeah, because it makes you immune to slow, and the upgraded version I believe also makes you immune to shackles. And gives you +2 speed instead, so it's also got the really good resistances. So just everything about it's really, really good. Like Onyx Amulet on Grukli, just make him much tankier? Nah, money. Need more money for something in the future, I guess. This guy's immune to Mark, another painful Cathedral man, but after getting...
What a surprise. See, it is curated to be anti. I'm gonna die on this hill.
After getting Tempest, though, I'm feeling really cocky, so I'm just like, I can take it. Surely nothing will go wrong, even though he's immune to Mark. How much damage can a monk do anyways? I mean, like, I know how terrifying they actually are, but, like, if he doesn't have any...
I was about to say, that was I don't know if that's the sentence you want to say.
There is a way to stop him from being really good, and that's if you kill everybody else, he doesn't do as much.
Oh, is it because when he applies regenerate to everyone, so it's less dark on everyone?
It's like a chain. It's like a chain or a jump heal regenerate.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Though that's not what he's doing this time round, and you can see that with the sight.
Yeah.
Oh, I do vigilance at the start. That's why they always have sight.
Oh,
because
okay. That's what I knew that there was a team-wide sight. I just couldn't remember its name.
Yeah, it's because it's the only card that you can get that's innate that draws for scouts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And because I have the trace, like the self trace, I constantly want to do that. So unfortunately, I didn't really get a chance to like. Well, the other guy's immune to mark, so like he ate some of my marking, so I didn't mark up everybody as much as they normally would be. But also, every time I get Tempest, I just want everyone who watches this video to know, I forget immediately that I have Tempest, and I'm like, man, why am I drawing so many cards and getting more powerful? Right. It's like every time it's the second fight that I start planning around Tempest. The first fight, no, I'm just like, what is this card that I haven't had?
You have the confidence, but you don't remember you have it.
Yeah, somehow. But, yeah.
To be fair, we have a pretty well-documented history of forgetting what our items do. Unless it's like passive stats, like, doesn't matter how many hours. Cassandra's Mirror is an item that we will never remember. We will always goof it up.
I do want to say.
And it won't be until like the final fight or something where like, that's why.
I've broken the Cassandra's Mirror curse. I think specifically.
You did?
Yeah, because I always, now that like the few times I've gotten it, like since like just doing some of these runs, I've just known to actually play it, which is surprising to me. To play around it.
Finally grinded it into your mind of like, I have the mirror.
I think it was the challenge runs that did it to me. But look at that bleed that he transferred over to me. I'm like, right, I probably shouldn't have bled him so much. That was a mistake. I was hoping for the kill, and obviously I wasn't calculating.
Is that blood I'm tasting?
Like, obviously it wasn't calculating at all. I was just hoping I had enough to kill him, and he went down to like 17, but didn't.
Is that 100% of my blood cells being ruptured?
Yes. And at this point, I'm trying to remember this, but we'll see how many times I remember. I should be sharpening Grukli most of the time. because Sylvie has self-sharp with Tempest.
Yeah.
Now, that's only gonna be sometimes true. Look at this, purple last stand.
Oh my! I was about to say, is that a purple last stand? You son of a gun.
3 I'm so excited. 3 defense cards for 0 until discarded. I'm so hyped.
Oh my god.
My card luck is just out of control. I can't get over it, man.
Oh, you didn't take the second one though. You suck.
I do need to remove cards, but technically it's better to take money than to remove the Death's Door.
Ooh. Speaking of which, this is the one that I was talking about earlier, how we took an Armageddon and we lost. But I presume this one...
Oh yeah, the Armageddon and we lost. That's what it was, okay.
Yeah, the meteors.
Yeah. Sorry, when you said meteors, I thought like it was because I picked the meteor card and we lost. That was what it was.
Oh, no. I would never blame you for picking like a Unga Boonga card. No, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, that was like, yeah, like, so I was like... I was like, I know I've done that in the past. Like, I was like, I can.
God, yeah, I've done it. That's absolutely no. This is the Armageddon. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Now I have block though, so I'm like, I don't even care if I don't kill them all perfectly. Yeah, Armageddon.
Man, a purple last stand.
Armageddon used to be something that like we couldn't take.
No, we couldn't. It was also before when we realized that speed was very good. We always played these like mid/late range.
Yeah, we played the
decks.
slow.
Yeah, we played the slow.
Now this is why you want adrenaline. Sorry, I'm going to cut you off really quick.
Go for it.
The reason that you take adrenaline is because you want to play Rain of Arrows, and ammunition can sometimes find it, and so it can be cheaper. So it's just like you need that extra energy to get the stealth Rain of Arrows off, because it does that.
Because I was about to say, yeah, camouflage Rain of Arrows, oof.
Yeah, sorry. That was just a really quickly, this is the build coming together, so I just want to be like, yeah, that's that's what I'm going to make sure I buy for Sylvie if I don't find it, which I'm like, maybe I'll find it. Like, because that is how you make her.
They want Grukli to throw a lot of bull asses.
The whole run. I know, right?
I think your second or third one.
What's also really nice about going the Tempest route is you get the Stormcaller, which gets rid of the spike in front and gives you some wet to start with. Mm-hmm. And it gives you the heal too, the 40% heal. Like going the Tempest,
really nice.
Yeah, the Tempest route's so good.
Yeah, the Tempest route is. I mean, that was one of the earliest things we knew. It was just like, God, Tempest is very good.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as we found it, you know, many hours in.
Yeah. Once we found it, we realized how good it was.
Yeah, the earliest we knew. Yeah, it was like one of the earliest things we knew, like after 100 hours, because this game has so much content.
Do you remember what the first like guaranteed item like type of thing was? Was that Trident?
Man, maybe it was Trident, because like I don't know, because like I think it was Lava Axe actually, like from this fight that we kind of were like, this is guaranteed, and we planned around that. I think that was the first thing we planned around.
Yeah, it would make sense it would be bosses, because we would see the items and stuff. It might have been Hydra Egg.
It could have been. Hydra Egg is one of the ones. Well, I know, yeah, and you especially like really love the Hydra Egg.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for regen.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The Hydra Egg is slow, you know? It accumulates its value slowly.
Yeah, that was the problem. We're playing kind of like me, but no, we needed to play more freaking fast as all hell.
I mean, the fun thing is like you can play either way. Like,
yeah,
I'll give this game props. Like, it's impressive how many strategies work, even at the highest level. I will say there's like some things I wish weren't as hard countered at a high level. Like it's because of the random fights and the random chance, you might just run into your hard counter and lose the game, which doesn't feel good.
Entrench is not as good. But
no, Entrench unfortunately is not. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about the damage when I'm blocking so much. And also, this guy's super dead. I don't even need target shooting, but for the funs.
Bam, bam, bam. Oh, there you go. Hey, it's very relaxing to see you actually beat this guy super easily. I feel like that's what it is. Either this guy's the biggest roadblock of your entire life, or you beat him first try.
Again, look at this luck. I found Grinding Wheel. Not upgraded, but still. It's very good. Battle plan, I'm debating on whether I want it on Grukli or not, because like ultimately I shouldn't take it because it is a card that goes into your hand that isn't an attack, and he has reduced melee cost. I don't remember for a while, but I'm pretty sure I don't take it because I realize I shouldn't.
So does he?
Also, second bell.
Oh my god!
I got the second bell, and I got twin blades.
Potion if you really want it. And and purple twin blades. What the fuck is going on?
Now, what's funny is I take it on Bree because it gives the +1 sharp charges, and I'm hoping to use Grinding Wheel to give more sharp to Grukli. And I want to keep the bleeding on Grukli.
Oh, I was like, really?
She doesn't have. I know she doesn't have any melee attacks right now, but if I do want a melee attack in her, it'll also help her draw, and it allows me to take some more melee attacks
purple rejuvenation
that I wouldn't otherwise. It's not great, but it's something.
Oh.
It just heals more.
Funny.
And then I want Grukli to have more powerful every turn. So now Grukli definitely can get rid of his other powerful. I'm going blue because I'm just going to go for Purple Tempest. I got the...
Hey, trainer.
Yeah, exactly. I got the trainer event. So this is what I was supposed to do during the Scouts run.
Run. We can call it here. Bada bing, bada boom.
I mean,
you could have had purple blackguard.
Yeah, easiest run. I did have someone die. Now Elven Quiver is a really interesting one. I took it on Grukli. What did I get rid of for that? I didn't see. I'm not gonna go back. Yeah, so I'm speeding through all these because like I figure I won't have too long to talk about these, so I'll just go really quick. Big thing I want, Rain of Arrows. That's just gonna make me win the run. I do want to up Grukli's damage because again, to me, this is a Grukli Sylvie run. You know, they're in it together. Chant of Accuracy, by the way, becomes really bad once you have Purple Tempest. Because instead of an attack that gives you 3 sharp, it's just 3 sharp. So it's, it's just worse.
Fair.
Exploit openings. Now, that is a great way to apply a bunch of bleed if you have sight. But I'm not like super all in on the sight, so it's not as good. I have a lot to debate here for Bree's deck. It's actually, she's the hardest deck for me, and I want to save enough to upgrade Grinding Wheel. Because Grinding Wheel is pretty good. I thought about the Chain card because AoE cards that do damage is good. Getting rid of Barricade because I feel like I'm never playing Barricade if I have Entrench, and I want to do that as much as possible.
Wait, did you do a...
I did a Divination, yeah. I want both Battle Plan and I want, what's it called? The one that makes your defense cards come in.
Defense cards? Last Stand?
Oh, Last Stand. But I have a purple Last Stand already. So Battle Plan would be the next thing for Bree to get because it's a free draw and
if only you
filter.
had purple tune-up.
And well, I mean, why would I need purple tune-up? I have Purple Bell.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I forgot. This man's ring-a-ding-dinging.
Yeah, this is like the whole reason I took Purple Bell. I was so excited, or the Bell in the first place, because I was so excited. I'm like, I can do the turn 1 Battle to Conquest.
Which, by the way, people, make sure to like, and subscribe, and ring that bell for all notifications.
Oh, yeah.
Bada bing.
Got it. I also take Captivating Voice here, because Captivating Voice is a 4 speed slow. So that makes it so Andrin can make sure anyone goes before the other two. And once I realized that, Scavenge is also really good in Sylvie's deck because it's just another ranged attack. Once I realized that, I realized I should get rid of Song of Quickness because I won't need to slow more than one thing per fight usually. So sometimes you need to speed up later in a fight, but the fight's already kind of going wrong. So planning around something going wrong, like that might make your run go wrong in the first place is kind of bad. And then I'm also,
right?
I also have like, I also have purple Asmodee. So like, now I'm slowing everyone by 2 guaranteed, and I can speed up the whole team by 2. So like this makes me fast enough for sure. Now Last Reward is a card that I want to see in Sylvie's deck, not as much as Andrin's deck. However,
wow, I've not seen this Snowfall.
Yeah, it's a really brutal one. Cold Hands can be really tough. The only reason I'm considering it is because, 1, Last Reward is really good. 2, if I draw correctly, I can get rid of Sylvie's Last Reward, or sorry, her Cold Hands that goes on top of her deck, so she'll be doing her actual damage.
By getting the whatever it's called.
By getting the Expert Tracking.
Yeah.
So I have to make sure I draw Expert Tracker.
Trace.
No, well, Trace is the self one.
Oh no, Tracy's yourself. Oh, well,
Yeah.
there's expert tracking.
Yeah, but I have it in hand, so I was like, I should be fine. Probably should train. I haven't trained myself to do this yet, but I probably should change Trace to be the hero one at this point in the run, because that can be very worth it for taking more of these types of challenges, or challenges in general. But yeah, getting rid of cold hands here is so big. I have rain of arrows. What I really need is camouflage and a adrenaline, so that I can play everything. Ideally, more adrenaline.
To be fair, I'm not sure how many of these challenges exist where things start in the top of your deck or in your deck.
There's not.
I don't think
there's not too many, but there is the hatch one as well, which is kind of rough.
True.
And
but
then
isn't
there's
the hatch one at the start of every round.
I think
Am I
so.
wrong? I mean, I guess that kind of works.
Which is still the start of the first round, so.
Yeah.
Hatch one is brutal. Like, it's every round.
Sure, the hatch one. Well, yeah. The problem is also, I think it's shuffled, so you don't always. It might just be buried.
Yeah, it's not on top of the deck for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You're not wrong.
Fortunately, I know I can draw into adrenaline because quick shots. Well, I likely can draw into adrenaline because I have setups and quick shots in the deck. So there's the double adrenaline. Now I can do the camouflage. Rain of arrows, and whoever has the most HP plus tankiness, that's what I'm looking at here. And kind of whoever I want to guarantee to die. They all do more damage than I'd like, but at this point I'm just like, I want to kill that eyeball. I hate the eyeball. Don't quite kill it actually, so a bit unfortunate on the damage level here. I know Grukli can do a hit to it, so like he can guarantee kill it. And I need to do as much damage with Sylvie as I possibly can this turn, because she's likely to draw cold hands the next. But this should be a good enough start to the fight that I think I'll be okay. I'll take some damage for this for sure.
I like how all your damage is frost.
Yeah, that's
It's so cold.
Yeah, dude. For 12 attacks.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's a little crazy. And then he gets healed, and I'm like, damn it, I didn't factor in the healing. I could have killed him too. So I get a bunch of stuff put into my deck, and at this point, I should probably re-roll and just restart this fight, because it'd be way better if I did.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't think I do, because I'm stupid. And I'm like, nah, I think I can go through this.
You're too huffy about it. You're like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like, I think I can do this. This should be okay. He also gives everybody... This is a tough fight to have cold hands as well, because he gives everybody insulate. But thankfully, Sylvie has some good defensive stuff. So this isn't as bad as it normally would be. And I got the perfect turn of Entrench plus the... what's it called? The last stand, or whatever the thing is, where every skill gives you a bunch of block. Drew Amnesia first, which was great. Ammunition was also great, because that means that I can guaranteed not draw cold hands this attack. So I need to play it now, because I might draw cold hands at any moment. Didn't, thankfully, and didn't again.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, so
Nice.
Thankfully, fight ends, don't take any more damage. I did take quite a bit on that one. Oh, look, I got last reward.
Well,
and I got...
do you need 2 of it?
Well, I got blood feeding, which is like a great way to heal Bree.
Is that a
Yes.
skill?
Yeah, you always take blast reward when you get it. And then also upgraded Devastate on Grukli. It's just dude. I mean, I think Carnage is still a better card, but it feels good to get, one of those upgraded epics. Now, this one, I was like, okay, they all have thorns. So it's going to be a little bit rough, but I think I can block enough with Bree, and like I should be able to manage this. What I didn't remember was that Andrin, unfortunately, as with upgraded Asmodee, it counts as an attack now on everyone. So I take a bunch of damage straight away.
Ooh.
So I know I need to beef up Bree, because I'm like, wait, this is way too much. And also, I heavily underestimated the thorns. Also unfortunate. Now this is a cool combo where you can trace, discard Battle Ballad, and do the trance. Also, one, don't have block here. Two, I didn't get the last stand into entrench, so Bree actually wouldn't have had enough energy to play it. And at this point, I knew I'd messed up because this is one heck of a brutal fight. And I think I might have cut this out of the video, but I think I have to do this fight a couple of times. We'll see.
It's so funny. It's like a level 1. Like, oh yeah, I can do it. Like,
that was the kind of thing. It's like I thought I would be okay because like Bree can block like crazy, especially with her skill passive card, but I just didn't get it. And well, you can see what happens when you don't get it. You die.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it was a little bit of a like, I don't know. I thought this was gonna be a freebie, but it's clearly not. I'm like, I expected her potion to trigger right there, but it didn't. Because it's actually only when you get hit. Which is another thing that I was like, well, I guess I shouldn't have attacked that extra time. So yeah. Grukli's gonna have to... Fortunately, Grukli's really tanky, and he can kind of take the hits here. But I'm hoping I can kill at least the front guy. So if I can do that... And it's gonna depend on the carnages, which thankfully 2 of them hit him. So if I can do that, then I have the good chance at winning. Because he does a lot of damage and bleed. The squirrel's annoying, but I think I'll be okay. Unless he slows Bree by the ton. And then this guy adds block and more thorns. And this guy also adds more thorns on top of it. At that point, I was just like, right, Andrin just straight up kills himself. No matter what you do here. Now, Bree's potion, or Sylvie's potion does pop. Thank goodness I have that. Ricochet is...
That so says the pets are killing you.
Ricochet is an extreme danger.
Nah, you can do it.
I can't attack again or I die. I die here. Okay, so wait, did I not cut this out? I guess I didn't. Or do I let Sylvie die? Maybe I let Sylvie die. Maybe I let everybody but Grukli die, and I just like, I'm like, whatever. The wrong way to play this run for sure, but maybe it makes me feel better. I'm like, okay, I need every source of damage I can get, and now, unfortunately, I didn't realize that the last card in my deck was a draw card, so Vigorous Fury didn't give me as much Fury as I should have gotten. So I messed up in so many ways. Just, honestly, all the ways, and it's extremely painful. And what I hate about the other guy, too, is he roots.
Oh, yeah, that tree dude's kind of an annoying goofy goober.
Yeah, and there's defensive strategy. It's literally the second to last card in her deck alongside Last Stand.
Ah, who needs those turn 1? Not her. No.
Yeah, so I need to play both Battle Shouts to heal Grukli to make sure he doesn't die. Fortunately, Bree can kind of heal if they're bleeding, which they are. And then, yeah, it's all up to Grukli now. That's what I'm saying. I'm believing. Oh, also, the Blood Feasting is a melee attack. Even though it looks like it'd be a range because it's piercing. Makes sense because you're like a vampire attack.
Is it also a skill or no?
I don't think it's a skill.
Are there any attacks that are skills?
Yeah, throw bolas.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Duh. And I guess a couple of the thorn things.
Yeah, but because it's a melee attack, it lets me draw now with the Twin Blades.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. And you can see Grukli actually doing well. And he's got a bunch of block this turn, so this is the turn to pop off. Just how I do it is definitely a question. Because I definitely want to make sure I do maximum damage to this guy, because every attack hurts so bad. That 28 thorns stacks up quick.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? I'm like, I need to kill him, but I need to not die. So I should go super low here, just to hopefully do it. Oh, I wasn't sure if this would kill me, by the way. So yeah, I did cut out the other failures of that run. Believe it or not, I had fights that went worse. So Good. I'm glad I cut that out because this was a long time in the run.
Jeez. But that's pretty great. You kill him and he's just like, the thorns pierce your heart, like, worth it.
Yeah. So now, after that fight,
in your deck.
yeah, now I have some death's doors, which are really bad, and of course I'm like gonna be a lot more cautious because my god, that terrified me. I was like, I'm not about to lose this run where I've had this amazing card luck and like just everything's been going pretty well so far. But that just goes to show, never underestimate Madness 16. You can lose in a flash. I mean, that's kind of the design behind all their fights in this game. Like, I also, Last Stand plus Entrench, I'm just like, god dang it, I need more insane block cards in my deck.
Yeah.
Well, what I really need is Battle Plan. I'm kind of paying for not having Battle Plan.
I was about to say, brew without Battle Plan.
Yeah, it was probably the right call to get Battle Plan instead. Does Sylvie have the damage to kill this guy before he again sets up a million thorns?
Saw him before, you'll see him again.
So I'm drawing as much as possible. I was hoping not to get Death Stored. Fortunately, I do. But there's not much you can do about that. And then I get Rain of Arrows, and I'm like, wait, if I could have just gotten Rain of Arrows without being weakened, maybe this would be all done already. But we'll see what Grukli can do. Because, you know, he popped off, and he died. He also draws Death's Door, so... yeah. This is a sad day for the team. Now, fortunately, I killed the guy in back. That's a good hit. And then these guys, I don't think they do too much damage because one of them's setting up. Like, they both only play one attack. Oh, except he's gonna... okay, yeah, he goes first, so he doesn't get the heal. I think I calculated that. So, yeah. This guy is really annoying because he slows all heroes. And does that. Like, look how much damage he did by himself. Like, it's just... every individual creature is a threat. Again, blood feeding being really nice here. It's genuinely a nice take for Bree, who needs to make sure that she survives, because if anybody else has to take, like, front monster attacks, they die immediately.
Yeah. They get destroyed.
Yeah. It's just instant obliteration. Now, Ballad of Conquest, Scavenge, Ballad of Conquest, Last Reward, Ballad of Conquest.
Bring, bring, ding, 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 ding.
Dude, it feels so good.
Giving Jester vibes from Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, all over, man. Like, it is.
Ding, 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 ding.
Now, Ricochet is all I need here, and, well, it's not really even needed. I'm just like, right, the hot kills it. I was so excited for this turn after, like, pumping everybody up so much, and I was like, right, this fight's over. But I give it to Grukli. Why? Do I need a heal? Oh, because Vigorous Fury and Carp. Yeah, technically this heals, so. I'm really maximizing that heal gain.
Mine as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, for sure. Need to play as many cards as possible before I play Vigorous Fury. Punch doesn't kill. Nice. Change weapon. Gets more cards in the graveyard. And then, wait. Yeah, Vigorous Fury. Got it. So, Grukli at least healed up. Yeah, that fight I think I also had to repeat once or twice. Detection, I don't think I'm gonna be in the mood for. Though it is nice.
Wrong dude.
Yeah, they gave me so many entrenches this run that I was like, alright, you can stop now. Like, I'm debating Rampage, but Rampage just not targeting is really rough. So I don't actually think it's that good, even though it is a double attack. It's like a really weak Carnage. I don't think I like it. I try it out here, but like, spoilers, I don't like Rampage. It's just it's an uncommon card. You're not supposed to like it. There is an argument for taking more cards in Nandrin's deck right now so that he doesn't draw Death's Door in the beginning. But I Another reason it's great to go this path, like thankfully I got the ladder because you can get frozen arrows guaranteed.
Ooh, hot diggity.
Also, look, I'm like Bloodguard. Bloodguard's amazing. Oh my goodness, like for Grukli, now I just don't have to worry about bleed at all. Also, another rejuvenation potion.
Make it super purple.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this Bloodguard. I'm like, wow, this is literally the best run. Also, I'm like, do I want frozen arrows on... Frozen arrows is like +1 sharp charge, right? So I should take it. I mean, I absolutely do.
Yeah.
I'm like, Bloodguard's so good. Like, being immune to bleed.
That's so cool, getting a purple... Man, you're going to be able to use a couple of items you haven't used before.
I know, right? Like, it's awesome. Everybody fails here because it's just, you have to get 2 or higher. So, decks are not built around that. I would love to get a remove
there
card.
is an immune to wet upgraded seahorse. What a bastard.
Yeah. That is the roughest thing for a lightning run.
Yeah, that would be the end. Immune to lightning, immune to wet. No.
Yep, it would probably be the end of a run.
Impossible.
Which is, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's hard going to these sub areas because you don't get to see it from the very start. Like, so you don't even get to choose that path, basically. I do wish there was like more of a split path you could choose to the fights here, because it hurts some of that game. The game's like dynamic. Last reward into what? I don't even know what. I'm like, I don't know. Like a Song of Quickness, I guess, so it can be faster next turn too. Yeah. I don't even know if that works though. No, it doesn't. I'll still be slower than the front guy. Although ideally I kill the front guy. I'm giving it all to Sylvie because I'm just like, Sylvie, do Rain of Arrows, win the run, please. Don't draw Death's Door. Thank you. There's Rain of Arrows. You got target shooting. I'm like, yeah, that guy definitely needs target shooting. Scavenge. I have to do Scavenge into Quick Shot here, which is kind of funny.
I like to think Scavenge is a quick shot is that you just shot an arrow and then you just like pick up another arrow.
Yeah.
It's like, this is one on the ground. Like it's not really epic. It's just like,
Unfortunately, I can't do Rain of Arrows because I don't have Adrenalines. But fortunately, I didn't draw Death's Door, so, you know.
That's also true.
I'm like, ricochets.
You've not been drawing Death's Door turn 1, which is nice.
I think I drew it both times I had it in the last 2 fights.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's happening so fast.
Yeah. You know what? These are sped up fights. So I'm leaving everybody at somewhat low HP. That's what you want to do, really, when you play the game.
Yeah. Just even.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you don't kill anything. Highly recommend.
10 out of 10. Make sure to let them all go as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's the plan here. Like, I got to punch that guy to kill him. Well, one of them dies at least, and it's the most important one. The spider's annoying, but he gives courage and stuff. He's more of a all clerics run counter. He does hit everybody and shuffles amnesia into the deck, so I still hate him. Like, any monster that shuffles a card into your deck that, like, I don't know if it stays permanently, but that just like really ruins your hand, like amnesia. I just like, I don't know, like, what are you doing to the
Death's Door back into your hand?
No. Yeah, you can.
What would actually happen?
It would just play immediately.
It just does? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's
But yeah, it's just like, what are you doing to the decks I handcrafted to be amazing? Standard bear, drawing the rest of the cards. Sylvie's guaranteed to draw Death's Door this turn, I'm pretty sure. So, like, not actually guaranteed, but like pretty guaranteed. So I'm like, Grukli, do the damage. Now, fortunately, the bird does happen before Death's Door. Like, look at this turn. What a turn. Camouflage into another quick shot. Hey, look how much damage I'm doing despite being weakened. The power of Sylvie and Tempest.
Hey.
And being at 43 sharp, so yeah, he's gone. And then Grukli can finish this off even if he does get weakened. Which I'm like, wait, am I gonna get weakened?
Wait, why are you getting... Oh, I was like, how are you getting a carp? It's because you're a pet.
Yeah, because I bought the pet because it's a way to heal myself in case nobody else gives me the the vitality.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Stockade is interesting because it gives vitality. I'm like, I did want another defense card. You know what, game? You're right. I said I wanted this. Bleed out.
I wish it was upgraded. Oh no, it is upgraded. That's nice.
Yeah, bleed out is interesting because I'm like, I think this is. I don't have enough bleed to get bleed like to max with just attacks and stuff. So like, I think it's gonna be really good for the bleed synergy I'm building towards, especially with the Andrin upgrade right there. Now both Grukli and Sylvie both get the double whatever attack they play enchantment. Grukli gets Fury on top of that, and Sylvie gets, I don't know, something else.
I think you need to remove 2 cards from each person's deck.
I think I need to remove 2 cards from each person's deck too. Now the problem is I'm fighting a seahorse, and I'm very afraid because I'm just
an upgraded seahorse.
I'm just about to get Purple Tempest. Like, it's right in front of me, but I'm not a coward this time.
If you win, this is huge.
Yeah. If I win, like, I feel like I win the run. You know, like that's how strong.
Yeah, but of course a purple seahorse is in your way.
Or at least I'll get to the final boss.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, these purple seahorses, man. Bane of my existence. Now, I do get a pretty good run, or a pretty good draw for actually doing a lot of damage to it. So I think I'm in pretty good shape here. I have to play somewhat carefully still to make sure I maximize this damage. So get it up to 6 vulnerable, get up to 20 mark. That's pretty good, but it really depends on the draws I get from Sylvie and Grukli, because if they draw Death's Doors, I'm not going to have the energy or probably damage to deal it. Now, target shooting, also really good to pick up immediately, though I still need... I should probably do ammunition here. Yeah, I should have done ammunition. And I realized that immediately.
You, baby.
That's so funny. I'm just like, yep, I should do ammunition here. God. I like how I realize it, because Death's Door is literally the last card Sylvie draws there, so if I just played one other card on top, I don't have to draw it. I guess I was hoping for the Rain of Arrows, but it's hard to make that likely. Yeah, so I got the Intimidates. I still want to make sure I have the draw on Sylvie, right? I'm not sure because I don't want to draw into Death's Door, so I'm like, maybe I don't give her 1 extra draw and it actually turns out better, but no, I need target shooting. But yeah, there's like a way to do this.
There's a path.
There's a path.
There's a line of logic
and
that gets you
do Far Shot.
Purple Tempest. I do think this is a really cool location that they added, especially with the reward at the end. I like it. Might be a little bit harsh of a place.
Yeah,
but...
just a tad. And now what's great is I get to draw both these bad cards on the turn that I've already done everything. So setup pays off there. Unfortunately, Grukli draws a Death's Door, which hurts my chances severely. Now, if all the hits of Carnage could hit him, then I'd be fine. I think I can dual wield Bloodbath, though, to make sure I kill him. Yeah. Just about.
Yoink. Now he's fast as heck, boy.
Yeah, it gets rid of all Fortify, too. It's really mean. Transfer all the curses. Yeah, alright, whatever. Whatever. See if I care. Oh, gosh. It's really a lot. Let's see. Grinding Wheel, we have Spell, we got that. That's right, yeah. I think this fight's pretty won now. I do take a lot of damage again, so I'm like not in the best shape. I like drawing this extra Intimidate, that's nice. But if I could just beat this fight and get to Purple Tempest, I'll be okay. Hey, there's Double Shot.
Hey!
And I can Double Shot Ricochet. Oh, wait, now I'm like, no, I can Double Shot Rain of Arrows. What if I just win instead?
There you go.
Yeah. Then might as well. I don't know if I should have Grukli go there because his bleed does do a lot of damage. Maybe that was wrong. Yeah, that was definitely not more than I took.
That's.
I
saw that hesitation. You're like, yeah, go for it. Like, nah.
Yep, that was a little bit silly. Alright, and then I don't want Shield Wall because it's just self. I do want to protect the team, even though it is another big block card, and I was asking for that.
Brood. Hey, Arsenal.
Arsenal's bad.
Yeah.
Arsenal, no matter what upgrade you get, even purple Arsenal, it always shuffles it into your deck.
Yeah, it is bad. I wish it was better.
Same.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, this feels so nice. This
I was about to say,
removal.
you need a double removal so badly.
I do, and then without hesitation, there's Purple Tempest, of course.
The most OP items in the entire game.
If not the, yeah. At least with the right build.
So do you have to have a ring to give to the
Nope.
king to upgrade it?
Nope. It's just better if you don't have a ring.
Huh. What a kind king.
Yeah, it does take your vitality, which is annoying, but
Sure. But then you get Purple Tempest.
but then you have Purple Tempest, so like, you know, who cares about health if everything's dying anyway, as I've said. Yeah, this looks like a good start. And now I no longer have to set up Sylvie's deck. Because as long as I set up Bree and Bree gives Sylvie some draw, she should have enough draw to play her entire deck.
Mm-hmm.
And without Death's Door in there, I don't have to worry about it. So it's like, technically I should probably grinding wheel her. Kind of like, unfortunately, it's still probably better to get that damage started high. But this fight should be a instant kill.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Assuming I can draw correctly. I have setup though. That almost guarantees it. Yeah. That's pretty good. I got the adrenaline I need. But I need the second adrenaline if I want to make sure I double shot Rain of Arrows. Which I think I can do. But then I can't. Double shot, and I was hoping to just get Rain of Arrows with that double shot right there, and then I realized Ricochet double shot is also good enough. I don't even need Rain of Arrows. It's kind of dumb. Yeah, there's a lot of ways Sylvie could have killed the entire the entire enemy line by herself there. That should be the case for a little bit. Andrin, again, doesn't really need too much. Captivating Voice, I don't need two. I just need one big slow card, I think. Last Stand on Grukli, not exactly what I want. But, yeah. Attacking immediately is always better, because you get really messed up when you hide from the cold, unless you have the torch. But thankfully, Andrin is way faster, and even more thankfully, Bree is faster. So I can get myself some block, and the Song of Celerity speeds up the other guys just enough as well. So yeah. I really like this Trace Self Last Reward combo that I'm getting in for Ballad of Conquest. It's just been a very good hit. Then I can Adrenaline. Yay! Energy? Yeah, no, Adrenaline. Makes sense. And then I should do this on Bree. My goal is a one-turn kill, yet again. Command and Conquer is a heal. I have Grinding Wheel, so I'm like, this is probably as good as I'm getting for a one-turn kill. I don't even think I should be playing the Command and Conquer, but I'm going to, I guess. Well, oh, I should have enough Powerful anyways because of Command and Conquer, that's right. Yeah. And then Max Sharp. I'm giving it to Grukli because I'm like, you know what? He deserves it.
He does deserve it.
He can be really good, just like Sylvie. They're equally good people. It's not actually true. Burning Shot is nice against the dragon. I'll take that, especially once I rack up all my Sharp. Adrenaline, Ricochet. I think I'll just like double Burning Shot and that'll be pretty good. Ooh, I have to do it that way. Darn. Yeah, I'm realizing like I don't have quite enough for getting through my whole deck unless I get some draw. So I have to double shot a quick shot there. Oof, gross. I guess that's enough. Like it's actually just so much damage. All right, Grukli, he's all yours. Can you do this? Does a single Carnage with dual wield do it? No, just one Carnage. Yeah, that was easy. And then, hey, look, Citadel.
A golden Citadel.
A golden Citadel. And I got the double Infuriate card, too, which is really good. You can see again the game sped up here. Hey, Longbow. What a good thing. Assassin's Tools. Unfortunately, nothing here is really that good. Takes me some time to realize that, but it's true.
I like getting the Frosty amulet.
Oh, yeah, dude, look at the speed. Also, purple Steadfast Boots. I get a chance to get
Purple
it.
stuff evidence?
Yeah, I got Warrior's Code as an option, too, and I have
Ooh, Endless Bag.
Yeah, Bloodstone. Endless Bag is really incredible. You sound a little far away. Yeah. You good?
Am I better now?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. So yeah, here I'm just making some deck changes. I want the Devastate to give me some Fury instead of Powerful because I have enough Powerful anyways. Really just trying to optimize Grukli a bit. Andrin, I'm not optimizing at all apparently. I just don't know what to do. Purple Steadfast Boots, super good. Warrior's
Classic.
Code.
Andrin.
Warrior's Code, also very good. It's one of the few ways to get more vulnerable in the game. I get rid of Andrin's attacky card where he bleeds and gives like sharp and stuff to himself. Yeah, there's arguments for upgrades here. Ballad Conquest might be the better upgrade since I'm playing it more often. There's also the argument to buy another Ballad of Conquest. I'm like a bit rich on cards here, so I should be good. I don't think I need Grukli's AoE attack because like Sylvie's doing the AoE attack. So I'm gonna focus on I'm focusing on Grukli's single target damage.
Single target.
Yeah. Andrin, I'm still just like, man, I don't know how to build you right now. There's an argument for getting rid of the other Battle Shout, but it's really nice to have the Battle Shout in the prolonged final fight. Which I know from some experience because I got to the final fight and then I lost and it was very sad. I should remove Rain of Arrows. No. Upgrading Adrenaline can be really good. There's Battle Shout. There's just a lot. Push Forward is really good because it's a skill that also blocks. So it is one of the ways to get cheaper for Bree. But yeah, made a lot of changes there. Feel free to pause if you want to see any of them. Bree gets a purple Devastate. I'm like, wrong person.
No, let Bree go into it.
Yeah, I probably
Twin Blades.
I would have taken it probably if it was on Grukli.
Yeah.
Because I would go for the same plan of doing expert tracking on Sylvie.
Mm-hmm.
To hopefully just win the fight then and there. But yeah, this is pretty good. I can scavenge up setup again if I really want to draw more. Wait, what am I hoping to draw? What? What am I doing? Sorry.
What type of crackhead energy are you pulling off right now? You get to Act 4 and you're like,
Wait, I'm like, I'm gonna scavenge. No, I'm gonna scavenge Wild Hunt. Really, you're not gonna play Battle Ballad? There should surely be more damage than scav. All right, I guess marking is what I need to do. Good job, you marked like 5 extra. Okay. Sorry, I'm just giving my past self shit. I have Battle Plan now. So now I can actually do the correct setup of Citadel if I end up getting the other skill in my hand. I don't, sadly, this phase. But surely at some point I will, right? Like, that's gotta be the case.
I have a feeling, spoiler warning, it doesn't, does it?
I mean, I don't fully remember this run, so I can't say. I do remember being a little peeved about it. I don't remember exactly why or how, but I remember it happening. But yeah, now I have enough draw on Sylvie that I should be able to more consistently do the double shot rain of arrows. I think. There we go.
There it is.
Yep, and that's all I need. I'm like, wait, might as well get rid of camouflage. Yeah, keep a quick shot. It's free draw and free sharp. Like, you should sharpen yourself up as much as possible before playing the camouflage rain of arrows.
Falcon shot anyway.
Yeah, I should because I have 1 energy left over, but it's also not going to matter. Oh, no, I shouldn't because I have double camouflage. Sorry.
Oh,
so I can double camouflage, double rain of arrows.
That's really classy.
Yeah. There's push forward. There's whirlwind. I'm like, well, if the game's going to offer it to me, I guess I'll make Grukli AoE. There's weapons cache. It's sometimes a card I like to take that's, do I not? I know it's not. Yeah, no. I'm like, I thought about taking Smoke Bomb for you on both heroes, but no. Weapons cache.
Just give me Smoke Bomb, you son of a gun.
What does it even do?
That's fair.
It's so bad when you need to double your best cards. So you can't even benefit from the stealth damage. It's only good if you want to take hits, and like, I'm not in the business of taking hits with this team. This is Grukli, Sylvie. They gotta do the most damage. Yeah, still, I didn't get like the perfect trace combo here. I'm also not like super used to using last reward, I feel like. Ooh, last stand combo though. So now I don't have to worry about them attacking me. This is also one of the easier fights of the Cathedral because it's a guaranteed fight. Yeah, marking is just the right call, I think. Making sure that the front guy dies because he's got the most resistance. There's Citadel, but I can put it back in my deck because, oh, dude, look at that. I can put Citadel. I can't put all 3 back. I'm like, wait, no, I want to put more back. Look at that. Look at that. This is just, is this not the most block you've ever seen?
Ah, beautiful.
It's so, it makes me feel really happy inside to know that this block won't be needed whatsoever. I should definitely be giving the draw to Sylvie. It's a mistake to give it to Grukli because I need the extra draw to make sure I go through my entire deck. Because it's currently not guaranteed. Ooh. I go for the ammunition play. I haven't done that in a while. I guess I'm having a lot of fun, huh? I'm just
really
like
getting all spicy and shit over here. Look at this man.
I'm apparently just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I should have scavenged and drawn first. Because you'll notice I don't have double shot. It's I think it might be on the bottom of my deck. There it is. So now I get to double shot volley. Which, you know, kind of works the same. Especially if you have a ricochet to follow it up. Boop, boop, boop. So, oh, you know, maybe I was a little peeved because it's not that the combo didn't work. It's just that the combo doesn't matter because you just killed them all.
Why defend? The best the
best defense is good offense.
It's an extremely aggressive offense.
Yeah, oh, dude, look at that purple push forward on the wrong person.
Do a purple stockade.
I know, right? And another
You gotta
ballad.
get the purple stockade.
I need to take another.
Come on,
I should take another ballad of conquest, honestly.
come on.
I know. You know I want to. Another battle of conquest. I'm like, do I take a purple push forward? No, wait, don't be an idiot. Grukli doesn't block. I do get to go to the center here because I went through the sewers. I went to the key path, so that's pretty good. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I can take this. I'm like, wait a second, what am I talking about? But really, the only thing that's good for me here is the upgraded potential cards. Which always makes you feel a little bad because you never know what you're getting, unlike the other rewards. It's just like, your cards may be better, but like, 1, higher rarity cards aren't necessarily better, and 2, like, there's no guarantee what you get. Though I do want last rewards. Like, a last reward on Sylvie would really just, that would do it for me, you know? Again, I want to say, playing Ballad of Conquest was probably better than marking. I don't know what I almost I think I just forget that I can do it right away. Like, that must be it. Wait, I'm discarding Entrench? That seems wrong. I guess because I want to put Push Forward and Stockade back on top of my deck. There's Stockade on Stockade. Yeah, why not? I'm sure it's the right play to just like Grinding Wheel instead. But look at all this block I have. It's such a crazy amount of block. And then I gave 5 sharp to Grukli. It's like, there you go. Wow, that guy still goes first. He's fast.
It's so funny when he gets hit with thorns this fast. He's just waiting out.
Yeah.
It's all goofy.
Ooh, look at them. They're all immune to the frost that Sylvie would be putting on.
It's also kind of funny that a shadow rifle gets hurt by thorny armor.
Yeah.
Like, is it like when he hits it, it like breaks off, and then the shards of the thorns like hit his eyes? Like, ah.
Yeah, it's homing thorns.
It's homing thorns. Yeah, you're right.
It's gotta be. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be an extremely effective turn. Jesus. Wait, do I get to double camouflage, double rain of arrows again? Why am I debating this? Oh, because he's got evasion. That's why.
Yeah.
Got it.
But man, you're thinking hard.
I've been thinking hard, man. Alright, yeah, this is double camouflage, double rain of arrows. It's also not as much damage as I would expect. Oh, I'm not at max powerful either.
Yeah.
What the heck's going on, Bree? Yeah. Probably should have done it to the front guy, because then he'd be dead.
I presume Grukli can finish him off.
I doubt it.
Really?
I mean, he's not getting like 48 sharp like Sylvie.
He is enraged.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
he can kill the gunner.
I think they also get tankiness from the. Do they get tankiness from this one? They might get tankiness from this one. So that guy is like extremely tanky.
Yeah.
Gotta maximize my fury. I'm trying to find a way. I'm like, does any of this help? Does double target bleed? Unfortunately, Infuriate costs 3, and like I wish it cost less.
Yeah.
Like, does Bloodbath work? No. I don't kill anything. Grukli's just sad.
This is just a Sylvie show, isn't it?
I mean, no. Because, like, Grukli does do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's poison.
Yeah, so you know what he does there? I was confused at first.
Yeah, he transforms sharp to poison.
Yep.
One of the classic goofy things that the Act 4 and 5 guys do is they all have some anti-garbage.
Yeah, I was like, oh, right. I guess I'm sad.
Better freaking kill.
Yeah, I think I should be able to. Like, the other guy, he dies automatically. And so this guy has a ton of mark and vulnerability on him. So, like, I should be okay to kill him with Sylvie. Apparently, I don't even play Bree's turn. Oh, because I got stunned, right, from the freeze. This is, despite being, like, the worst turn Sylvie could have, don't have to take the poison damage now. What did I get for my troubles? I got another last stand, so actually pretty decent. I'm kind of excited. Hey. I'm like, it's not the right one, because I don't want them to be reduced by 2 permanently. I just want them 0 that one turn. Because Citadel goes out of your deck anyways. It might be better for the entrenches, but I'm not like fully invested in the entrench. The other whirlwind is the better whirlwind, but like I don't need 2 whirlwinds in Grukli's deck. It's a little much. Now I should probably take this other Ballad of Conquest, but like I've just been sorely underestimating it. I think if that's like the one way I could improve my late game, it's playing more Ballad of Conquest. Now these are all really good options too. So the fun thing is that Andrin only has one way to get freaking what's it called? Stanza.
Stanza 2.
Just Stanza in general.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't keep getting Stanza or anything. However, Singing Sword will let him do that, which I'm like, Right. Like, that makes sense.
We'll
Gold,
get gold moral.
yeah, Golden Laurel's an obvious take. It's just, I'm debating whether I wanted to get it on Andrin or on Bree. So I get it on Bree despite having to give up Warrior's Code, because I think it makes sense.
I forgot you weren't live playing this because that was perfectly timed.
Yeah. I do Singing Sword, because, I mean, it's really good. Now, Sapphire Ring, I kind of want to take because I have energy problems, but I have energy problems on Grukli too. So I'm like, okay, Sylvie needs some armor because Sylvie is a glass cannon. She will die in a hot second. And I'll just get a purple one. I'll just get purple. I'll just get a second of that dispel armor, and like it should be fine. Get the search for shards. Not really worth doing, but why not? And then this is also like a I'm confident,
Might as
so
well.
yeah. Plus 75 HP. Ooh no. That's so much of their 700 HP. Oh man, it's just like a 10% buff. It's not that big. Again, Ballad of Conquest. I think, past me, you're underestimating the value of this card. It's always powerful. And they're all slowed too. Like, I don't even have to play Song of Celerity. I guess I really want to get the Mark, and like that's just how I'm used to playing Andrin. I'm like, Andrin's just the Mark guy. That's all he does. That's not all he does. There's Last Reward. Ballad of Conquest. Last Reward. Ballad of Conquest. Ballad of Conquest again. Come on. Come on, pass me. I believe in you. Last Reward. This isn't a debate. This is.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pass Dragon Nuke. Get your fucking shit together. Come on.
Like, it's not even a question of like what's better.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
My man.
I'm dying here. But hey,
125% speed couldn't be any faster.
max block. Let's go. Now you get a grinding wheel. Yeah, give it to
Max
Grukli.
block 200.
Huh? No. But it's the maximum block Bree can give in a turn. Not quite true. She could get
Wait, what
the
is
skill
max
card
block?
too. It's 400.
Oh, it's 400? Okay.
Yeah. 200 would be real bad.
I was
200
gonna say
barrier.
200 seemed low, but
200 barrier is the max. So, for whatever reason. Yeah, I agree. It's a weird differentiation between
Especially
the two.
since I feel like only one character can really do barrier. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe
Speaking of which,
has some barrier.
that's an archetype we've never touched on, is like a barrier build.
That's just block, but
Yeah, I know, it doesn't mean anything. It's just, there's a lot of cool barrier cards that's just kind of unnecessary.
I mean, I took them on the pig when I did the pig run, or the.
That's true.
What was that run I was taking it on? I can't remember. Oh, do I
I
not?
guess we also used some barrier. Oh, I think it was all clerics.
Oh, I didn't have the energy. Interesting. Did we do that on all clerics? This was all clerics. Yeah, because all clerics we carried with Reginald, right?
It was Reginald and
kind
Nesclett.
of Nesglect, yeah.
Yeah, kind of Nesclett.
Yeah.
But I think we did that because since we always went last, it was just like
Yeah, we
good,
needed
efficient.
the block for next
Yeah.
turn to survive the constant strikes.
think
I
that's
do
probably
remember that.
the most time we've ever used block. Clutch
For
Guardian
the
Angel.
barrier. Yeah, it was a really good. Oh, the Clutch Guardian Angel. I forgot about that. Yeah. I'm
That
like,
would
come
be a
on.
top 10 trash comms moments.
Can Grukli do it?
Grukli, you better freaking do
I'm
this,
like,
man. Come
I
on.
can do this. I can do this. Come on, Grukli. You're not useless. I knew it. I knew it. You had excess attack left over. Not a problem. There's Eviscerate, which is also funny. There's
Man, you're
another
getting stock haste to
Whirlwind.
Save your freaking life.
Yeah, and another world. And an upgraded Grinding Wheel, which they disappear. So yeah, I'm going to take that. That's a lot more. That's like potentially 15 more sharp on Grukli. So I'm really happy about that card pickup. Debilitate's an interesting melee attack. Eviscerate is not for this build. Probably get rid of Intimidate at this point if I had to guess. I should get rid of the other Stockade. I don't need the yellow Stockade. It disappears from my deck anyways. Did I? I think I just removed the wrong card. Wait. Oh, hold up. Where are we? We're at 235.
235.
234. Did I just remove the purple last stand? I think I meant to remove that stockade. So, for anyone who doesn't know, that's objectively the wrong thing to do.
Well, that's the thing. You realized block doesn't mean anything.
Well, I actually did realize that, yeah, but like that. Oh my god, what a misplay!
How'd you not notice that?
I don't know.
How late were you playing this run?
I was probably really tired when I was finishing this run. I did play this in like 2 parts or 3 parts. I think I might have played it in. Yeah. So I don't need the blood for blood anymore. Bleed out. I'm like still debating whether I need it. But man, ooh. Oh man, I can't believe I got rid of that other last stand. I'm probably not gonna even realize that I don't know if I even realized it back then. Wow. That was incorrect. That hurts my soul. What sucks too is there's the other like non-purple last stand that I could have gotten rid of.
I know, you're just like, oh, this purple one?
Oh my god.
Hurts. I wish you didn't see that.
I wish I didn't see that either. That hurts my soul right now. And like, I already played this run.
Do you think you're going to realize that?
I don't know if I ever realized that until just now. I probably did, I want to say. Because I probably am going to be like, man, why am I not getting my last stands? But I might not realize it. Oh my god. That hurts.
The greatness of recording.
Oh. Why did I do that? How did that happen? Okay. Well, I'm sad now. But this fight shouldn't be too bad. Sylvie should be able to... Also, even like doubling Ricochet would probably work pretty well. But double rain of arrows, of course, kind of the play here. You want to make sure you kill at least one before they go on this all damage comp, otherwise they will kill you. Which is weird for the tanky boys to have so much damage that they kill turn 1, but they do.
Nah. They kill you with tankiness.
They actually legitimately do. This is not a lie.
Yeah, that's actually on point.
On point by far. But yeah, God, man, I actually still can't get over the fact that I messed that up that hard. Was I sleeping?
You of all people being a defense man.
Like, I know. I love my defensive cards, and like I know it's kind of pointless.
This is your legacy: is you stupidly taking out a purple last stand.
That was, oh my gosh, ew. I don't know if I can live with myself after that.
I don't know. I feel like
I messed up.
It's just so funny because you clearly it's not super fast.
No, yeah, I had some time to see that I had the wrong card selected. I'm 99% sure I was trying to get rid of that yellow stockade.
Yeah. I wonder if you were distracted. Like it looked like
I might have.
A card.
Oh my gosh! You that literally is what happened.
Yeah.
Oh my! I just remembered it now. You know what? I did realize that I did it as soon as I did it. Yeah, my wife had called over to me at that exact moment, and so I talked to her. I clicked a card. I talked to her for a little bit, and then when I came back to screen, I just clicked remove because I was like, I know I clicked the right card.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh! You just unlocked that memory. You're right. That is it. That is 110% what happened.
And I bet you forgot you wanted to remove it from your entire brain, or just like, yeah, because it perfectly is like the click away. You click on a card, you like drag it away, whatever, and go back, click it immediately.
Yeah, no, and that's why I spent a little bit of time on it. Oh my goodness, I can't. You're right. You're 100% right.
It's all her fault.
No, I mean, it's obviously my fault, but it's just, damn, that's funny. Oh, that is something. I did remove that from my brain, apparently. I think I remember it in the run, and I was very upset. I was just like, I can't believe I just did that. All right. I'm pretty sure I go to sleep after this fight because I was just like, I need to sleep. I'm upset.
So after this one, finishing off Act 5 is after.
Yeah, I think I technically take another day to do that. Because I was just like, I clearly need to sleep. I just did the dumbest thing of my life. Not actually. I've sadly done dumber, but oof. All right. Now we do get to see the bleed build come into play a little bit more here. Like now that something has survived 2 rounds and 2 Sylvie rounds, now we actually get to see like Grukli does more. His Bloodbath is way better. Vigorous Fury is obviously a card that works pretty well, but I don't need any of that. I just need Carnage. And I'm just like, I don't play any cards now. Wow, that still hurts me. I should take that other Ballad of Conquest. Because I'm going to be last rewarding a few of them away, but I don't think I realized that just yet. Last reward is super big pickup on Sylvie. Even though these are all non-upgraded last rewards for some reason, still very nice. I like Eviscerate. Andrin does damage. Second Wind's a potential take. Just because it gives some energy. It does Dispel All, and if the fights do go long, it makes sense to take. It's kind of a hedging my bets range. Getting the +3 mark on Andrin is actually so big. It just means that you're getting up to 50 mark like straight away. And then the +2 sharp is of course huge on Sylvie because it just ramps up her damage that much faster. Now this might be some of the best pulls that I've ever gotten on a boss fight.
A purple mirror.
What the purple Mirror of Cassandra. A mana loop, which obviously goes on Sylvie.
Yeah, it's infinite mana.
Yeah, it's like near infinite mana.
You could have had purple in this bag.
It's near infinite draw in mana with mana loop, so it's kind of nuts. Which means that Mirror of Cassandra goes on Grukli, which I'm like, oh no, I have to get rid of some of my sharp, and like Continuum Blade's a kind of good card. Oh no. But yeah, like what's funny is I think I only take Mana Loop and Mirror of Cassandra despite Endless Bag existing because I want the stanza 2 right away because I want the ballad. And as good as Endless Bag is, like, I don't know, I don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because you don't want to get rid of, course, Golden Laurel.
Yeah, this is definitely like a treasure trove right here. Also, Grukli having his base weapon is kind of funny, but it's, I think the only other base weapon that applies bleed per hit are Yogur's Cleaver and the other, like, do the Straw Hat run, so...
Yeah.
So it's just like Grukli gets the thing. So yeah, sadly, despite all these amazing items, like... Ankh of Life is actually pretty good too. It's whenever you play a card, heal 5% HP. It's like, it's not bad. You can be surviving.
The ring-a-ding-ding.
Yeah. So you'll notice, by the way, I forgot to mention it earlier. Grukli has been bleeding.
Yeah.
But I have the armor that prevents his bleed, right?
Yeah.
But it can't be prevented.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I just realized.
Yeah, no, I realized that, like, at about this point in the run, which is why I was saving it to talk about it, because I'm just like, that hurts when you get, like, the awesome, like, legendary bleed item, or bleed defense item, and then it just doesn't do anything. So yeah, I think I took a break right here, and so then I come back. Whenever you play a spell, a hero suffers something? That doesn't matter, surely. Outside of the plus 20% resistances they all gain.
Exotic Shop, come on.
Yeah, Exotic Shop is definitely the way to go here. Although what's funny is I'm like, what am I even gonna get? Like, what?
Purple Stainless Cuirass, easy.
Yeah, that is actually, legitimately, that is one of the reasons I want to go for the shop. But I'm like, wait, what could I upgrade? Not a purple, not a purple Last Stand, I'll tell you that. I could upgrade Adrenaline, but it wouldn't be that crazy. So I'm like, yeah, nah, gotta go for that Stainless Cuirass. That It's surely gonna happen. Or I could just get the reprisal cuirass too.
Yeah, sure.
And I hope at this point I'm realizing how good Ballad is. Oh wait, should I? No, I should keep the adrenaline. Man, I don't think I know how to play with Ballad of Conquest and Last Reward. Despite me having the amazing combo. It's just, I can't do it, man. I could do, I guess again, I am like all in on this barking business. I really wanted to get to that wild hunt, I guess. It's got to be Ballad of Conquest. It'd be nice if it got upgraded too. There's that yellow stockade in my deck that's eating away at me. I'm pretty sure I'll get rid of that at the next available opportunity. Hey, there's an inferior last stand. That doesn't make them cost 0. Oof. I am immune to the suffer 1 energy loss though. Man, imagine if that was the purple one and I could have had all 3 of those for free. Wouldn't have had to worry about this turn at all. I will say, it does make Entrench better cycling through my deck, but it's nothing special. Now, fortunately, Mono Loop is kind of funny with Sylvie. This is just like infinite energy, and I don't even I'm not even sure how good it is exactly right now. But
well, you just don't even need adrenalines.
Yeah, like we're all about to find out. Actually, no, adrenalines are amazing.
I guess that's true.
Because they're just 3 free energy with no no drawback.
God, Mono Loop's nuts. What is purple Mono Loop? Is it like 2 energy per?
It only cuts your regeneration down by 2, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So you can actually have regen on energy.
I've never seen it.
Which could be really good if you built your deck wrong and can't make use of Mono Loop.
True.
But yeah, you see their resistances are really coming into play here, because I have 10 powerful, 50 sharp, and they still survive it pretty well. Like, I'm surprised there's even 1 left standing. But I had more than enough energy to finish that off. Bouncing Shield is a potential take. It's damage. I could have gone like a super melee run with Andrin on this one too, because I got like ambidextrous and stuff. So I'm like, at this point, I'll take it. Bouncing Shield, it might be worth it for the damage, but honestly, it's not like it's going to compete with Sylvie and Grukli. Like, this just isn't the time. So there's Cloud Song, by the way. Cloud Song is amazing. Hey, there's a, you know what, this is what...
Oh my god.
It's a purple stainless cuirass. Just what I was asking for.
Yeah.
I just didn't need it to be purple. But it is still good. Cloud Song, I'm like, I have to take Cloud Song, right? Like, there's nothing better than Cloud Song. Surely. Except for everything. There's actually an argument to take purple. You know what? I think Cloud Song on Sylvie might be correct.
Well, that's if you don't have any mana problems.
Right, I don't have mana problems is like kind of the thought, so like why take it? But like it might be correct just to make sure that like Rain of Arrows is forever cheap, because it reduces it by 2 forever. And that might end up mattering.
Well, the thing is, adrenalines literally give you 3.
I know. Like, I know I don't have any mana problems. I can cycle through my deck, no problem. At this point, I'm debating whether I want to get rid of Rain of Arrows or not. I do want Barrage, but I don't think I'm going to get it. So it's just like a... Once again, Sylvie doesn't get Barrage sort of run. Andrin, I should be getting rid of more cards, but I don't know what to get rid of. What would you get rid of here?
For Andrin?
Yeah, you get a few seconds to look before I take it away from you. Rampage I should definitely get rid of. Whirlwind at this point, I probably need to get rid of. There's just a lot of cards here that aren't that good.
Infuriate's a little goofy.
Yeah, I think Whirlwind's actually worse than Rampage right now.
I think so.
Infuriate is a little goofy, but theoretically it could give me a good amount of rage at the start of a fight. Breeze deck is also really hard for me to get rid of stuff, and like I'm like, wait, I know what I need to get rid of. That yellow stockade I couldn't get rid of before. Oh, God. That's the one card. It's the only card on my hit list. It's got a vendetta against it. Yeah, Andrin's kind of drawing through his whole deck, except like I did miss out on Wild Hunt, which I'm constantly trying to get to, despite having better options consistently provided to me. I don't know why, but I feel like I need
an apple.
I do, but Bree has Sylvie is actually looking pretty tanky now with that purple armor.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, forging together is kind of the safer play, making sure nobody dies. Andrin's actually like not too tanky, but 146 health is good. I'm used to less. And now I can change the last stand to make it actually 0. I can change Citadel, but there's no point. It gets rid of itself anyways, and I'm only ever playing it with last stand.
Be purple.
I could have had that last stand and the other last stand. I know. So much. Getting ambidextrous is... yeah, I
How
probably
much would you need 2 Lash Rewards and Scavenge?
for shards?
No, for Andrin. Like, do you need all 3?
Oh, yeah. Like, there's no reason to get rid of them.
That's not true.
They are... Last Reward is an insane card.
That's true. Lash Reward is very good.
It does make you so you go through your full deck very quickly. Wait, I'm like, why would I? Oh, actually, that's a good call. I'm like, maybe I should do the triple infuriate on Grukli so it's a bit more impactful. Or I should make sure the double bleed stays in my deck because I've noticed they aren't up at 200 bleed constantly. But the other good call is getting the last reward into the gold version where I get back a vanished card. Seems pretty good.
Yeah. Because both of your Lash Rewards on Andrin are upgraded or unupgraded, right?
Yeah, and then the one on Sylvie is also unupgraded. But again, making it so I pick out from the vanish pile, that's pretty big. I'm going to do it right. I think that's what I do. I'm like 99% certain, but it's been a while.
The thinking.
No, thinking.
The noggin.
Thinking at 125% speed.
There we go.
Yeah. I think that's the right call. Then it's just kind of upgrade whatever here. Might be worth it to upgrade the bleed attack for Bree, so it stays in the deck and she can heal that way, and it does draw her a card still. So I think that'd be the next best thing with the energy I have left. Yeah, blood feeding makes sense to me. Could upgrade helping hands too. Oh, I forget if I want to get rid of insanity or shackles. I like how I'm pointing that out to myself as a valid option.
Yeah.
I did that knowing I was gonna. I was like, no point in taking that challenge. The rewards weren't worth it. I don't think there was much risk involved, but it wasn't good enough. Oh, good. I have Eviscerate and Expose Armor and Ambidextrous. I'm being so silly. Andrin's deck is a mess right now. I feel like it's kind of a mistake. Man, what am I doing? Oh, he's immune to Mark? What a jerk. That's actually going to make him kind of hard to take out. Unless I draw a target shooting. Wait, I have to draw target shooting. That's like literally what Sylvie does. Goes through her whole deck. Yeah, so it's just the run playing out. I think the final fight is still a little bit worrying for me. I don't have Barrage, so I don't think I can kill the boss immediately. Which if I, like, because if I was doubling up on Barrage, and that would be an easy kill, I think, straight away with Grukli included. That's just not the case. I do have double Carnage, though, with Mirror of Cassandra. So we'll see if I break my Mirror of Cassandra curse. We'll count how many times I remember it or not. We have Falcon Shot, we got Quick Shot, yeah. Oh god, Sylvie's turns are kind of nice to watch.
They're very satisfying.
It's a little...
There's a lot.
Yeah, it's a bit cathartic. And I'm just like, oh wait, I can just play every card that I have just forever. Like, internalizing that takes a bit, but it's so good. Rain of Arrows, yeah, just always Rain of Arrows. Ammunition, I guess. I should have played Ammunition sooner, but it doesn't matter.
I'm glad early on, very, very early on, we realized that Sylvie is probably one of the best carry characters. And we were right.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were correct.
She's very,
At this point,
very good.
I'm just taking weapons cache because I think I can just play through my whole deck constantly, and I'm like, might as well. I wish I'd gotten Barrage, though.
Mm-hmm.
They offered me another Rain of Arrows instead. Second Infuriate?
Man, I remember Rainforest Steel being one of your favorite cards.
It was a cool card. Well, to be fair, it is still a really good card if you're not playing with limited power.
True.
Like, unfortunately, the limited power, the way that it currently is balanced makes a lot of the, like, bleed and poison, like we were talking about, and other strategies just really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it might need some retuning.
Yeah, but I remember that was one of, like, the earlier, like, cool upgrade cards we got, and man, every time you got them, we're like, dude, we're indestructible. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was cool. But it was also like we're indestructible and we can do an insane amount of damage with our block that can scale infinitely, right? Like,
That's, yeah.
yeah, the restricted power really restricts your power. No, duh. This guy probably takes 2 rounds. My goal is to kill him before he kills my pets, though. Which I should be able to do. I'm playing with Grukli and Sylvie. And I know Sylvie on the Scouts team could do that, so... This should be theoretically easier. Well, I mean, the run was definitely easier, but this should be like a guarantee. Man, I'm only going for the 5 sharp on Grukli. I'm really not prioritizing that sharp, which I feel like I should. Yeah, we got everything on him. He's at max vulnerable, max mark. Sylvie will probably get to max sharp before attacking with a 3-cost attack. I like how far shot's actually like legitimately good. It's just a high base power attack. I mean, I guess when everything is free, it's pretty good. Now I should play Falcon Shot early. Hey, I remembered to. Good job, me. How much? What do you think he's gonna be left at by the end of Sylvie's turn?
At the end of Sylvie's turn, 2,340.
2,340? Oh, interesting. Okay, okay.
That's my guess.
I won't say anything because I think I remember. I like being able to do a second target shooting. I don't know if that's the best play, but it's very funny. Wow. Oh yeah, Weapons Cache is also really good because it puts 3 cards into my hand, so it instantly restores the energy it uses. And they're free forever, that's right. But my draw can get bricked. And there it is. 3,626.
I was off.
You're off. You're awful.
I thought you were going to be better.
Yeah, so this is me remembering that I have double Cassandra's Mirror. It's impressive, right? Like,
Doubles Cassandra's Mirror. Crazy.
yeah. Doubling Onslaught's a pretty good energy efficient way to play your cards. There's Carnage. Yeah, I should have gotten rid of that Whirlwind. That was a mistake to keep in the deck. I don't know why I was thinking I would need it. Maybe for the clones? Maybe I was thinking I would have to kill all the clones, but I should have just been planning to kill this guy from the start. Like, I must have not been confident in my damage.
Nah. You can see how slow you're playing.
Yeah. Oh, I should have dual wielded and then done the infuriate. That was a dumb play.
Well, no, because I think dual wield doesn't give it to you immediately.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
It's one of those weird like.
Right. I'm trying to kill him immediately. He's at 200 bleed though, which is good. And then bloodbath's free. Does 1,000. Pretty nice. The question is, can I kill him? Now, fortunately, I do slow all the clones, but I don't slow them by enough. So this ends up actually being kind of a like sweat situation where I'm just like, wait a second.
He's so tantalizingly close.
He's so close. But I know that if I let the clones go, they're just gonna heal him up to like forever, and I won't be able to kill him.
Yeah.
Also,
For anyone
Grukli's
that doesn't know,
bleed
I
is
don't
out of
know
control.
if you're watching this, the clones on Madness 16 heal a crud load. Make sure to kill the unless you are so Alpha Strike confident that you can kill them. Make sure to kill the clones first.
Yeah. So I have Captivating Voice, and this is why you keep Captivating Voice in the deck, by the way. Yeah, there's a number of reasons why you keep Captivating Voice in the deck, but I'm hoping to scavenge it, but I actually don't have scavenge left. I have to last reward Captivating Voice. So I can slow 2 of them, which I'm pretty sure I can get through that damage, or I can try to just like hope that Bree draws her slow, which I guess is what I'm doing. Oh man, that's risky. That's not slow.
It's not slow at all.
It's
It's a remove slow.
There's my piercing howl. I don't.
Okay, yeah, battle plan though.
I do have battle plan, yep.
Ah.
And that speed up is not enough. That push forward would need to be upgraded to be fast enough for Sylvie. Yeah. So, well, there's still a chance that I kill him anyways. I think I should give more draw to Sylvie. But grinding wheel, we have max powerful. So yeah, the clones are gonna get to go, and this is kind of a mistake for sure by me. But
I don't think you're gonna be able to heal
oh,
them.
he didn't heal, and he didn't heal, and I was just
Oh,
like,
and there you go.
I was like, oh, okay, so I guess I just win. Like, poison dart can basically finish him off. Like, cool. So does sawtooth knife. But I'm curious how much I can do. Yeah, because I knew I was going to be able to play Rain of Arrows, so I was like, I could probably have killed him.
Alrighty.
Final boss
How
time.
many tries? This fight took you 3 tries.
This fight took me 3 tries. I will tell you
Yes.
this now. The fight that we just watched was my first attempt.
That was your first attempt? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I still think this one took you 3 tries.
3 tries, interesting. All right, well, I didn't cut any of the footage from this. So, we'll see. Apparently I took a little break there, though. It makes sense. It was the final fight. I think I had something I had to go do. Probably use the restroom
Is
or
this
something.
when I walked in?
I don't know if you No, you walked in on a run that didn't work. You walked in on a point where I had gotten to the final boss, but I actually lost that run. So,
Oh, that's sad.
yep. Completely different. Wait, is he not at 50 mark? Ooh. Am I crying right now?
This is not even remotely close to 50 mark.
Yeah, making sure he's slow. Yeah, wow. Did I not get him to 50 mark immediately? I guess I don't care about him being at 50 mark necessarily. No, I kind of do. This is weird. I'm pretty sure there's a way to get him to 50 mark, like guaranteed.
Ooh, you got rid of Command and Conquer. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted it as a heal later, in case I needed it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Rather than just like taking advantage of the mitigate. I figured I'd be okay with Battle Shout and
That's
stuff.
true. I forget it has the heal on it as well.
Yeah,
It does a lot of stuff.
it does do a lot of stuff. I'm not getting up to max vulnerable either.
What are you doing?
I'm messing up apparently. Yeah, not max mark, not max mark. Maybe I do retry once, but it's not like off of a loss. It's maybe just off of being embarrassed. Andrin. Oh. Andrin doesn't have enough speed.
Uh-oh.
Andrin is 1 shy of the 28 speed he needs.
To be faster than the clone.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That was actually kind of bad. Interesting. Maybe I do have to restart this one, or maybe I'm just so damaging that even the clone going doesn't matter to me. That's a possibility.
That'd be crazy, because the clone going is terrible.
It is absolutely terrible. But, this run is kind of insane if you haven't noticed.
It is very, very... this is some of the best item, and this is probably the best, like, item and card like I've ever seen you have, just in general.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I've seen you get good one way, good another, but this is both.
Yeah. I can last reward. What am I last rewarding for? There's a lot of options. There's a lot of good options. Ammunition might have been a fun one. Just to see if I could get a barrage. It would disappear anyways. I like that I have the energy to just play another rain of arrows, and then I'm going to have more energy next turn. So the clone doesn't matter too much for Sylvie, other than like cutting down her draw a bit. Now, there was me remembering Cassandra's Mirror once again. Just throwing that out there.
I'm proud of you.
I did it on Devastate because I wanted the Fury.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely going like Glass Cannon with Grukli too. And there's the full bleed. So this is where we get to see Grukli shine a little bit, I would say. This is a kind of an exciting moment for me where I'm just like, wait, is this build actually good? So I'll do this one more time, get the Fury. Might have been technically better to do more to get more Fury, but I think I'm relying on the Infuriate to double my Fury next turn, so that would be fine. But yeah, I'm going to let the clone go. Damn. That's kind of crazy. And wow. Just wow, and Andrin's too slow. There's defensive strategy, it's a good start. Push forward does speed me back up though, so that makes Andrin fast enough. Kind of fixes all my problems. Grukli getting more sharp is definitely worthwhile. I'm seeing what I have for block. I don't think I need the block. And I don't think I need a second wind, so. And sadly, this last stand does not get Citadel from my deck because it's right there. Maybe that's where I was peeved. This is like, no Citadel for me. Doesn't matter. Second wind gives me a lot of energy too. So another reason I like it. But yeah, I'm 34 sharp on Grukli, which feels pretty good. And I'm like, wait, this guy needs to be slowed down so that he doesn't get to go before they go. Because this is actually, it's not Grukli's preferred turn to attack him, but Sylvie still has a really good turn against him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually play that? Wow. I'm like, I have to fight this for the long haul. I don't know that I do, though.
I like how this fight, you're like, am I really doing it? Alrighty.
Well, I was like,
I remember recall seeing you not, like, try and kill the spirit.
Well, it's just like, yeah, normally I have the ability to, but I guess this time I really didn't, so. But yeah, Sylvie with Monoloop is kind of insane. I'm not even like focusing the clone because I'm just like, he's done. It's fine.
Sylvie's nuts.
Sylvie Monoloop with Tempest. Yeah.
Purple.
Kinda nuts. I mean, to be fair, Andrew and any ranger that was going ranged like quick shots like that would also be nuts. Like, that's just a crazy item combo.
Now that you can guarantee Purple Tempest.
Dude, look at me doubling dual wield. But yeah, can guarantee Purple Tempest. it is sorry, really strong. I'm curious why, like, I'm like, man, Grukli doesn't feel as strong this fight. Like, what did I do wrong? It's because he's super resistant to slash right now.
Yeah.
And then I look at Carnage and I'm like, oh yeah, that does a lot of damage. I have enough block this turn, fortunately, to survive everything, so not really a concern of mine. I just need to apply Vitality to Grukli, or he dies. That darkness exploding did give me a little jump scare. Andrin at least got his vulnerability up to max, and honestly, what more could I ask from for Andrin?
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisies, Bree killed him. But at least Bree and Andrin got the bad cards. I got the Vitality for Grukli, so I do get his damage this turn. And this is the literal best turn for both Sylvie and Grukli to kill him. So, I think this is the end. Sylvie is just a little bit energy efficient. Because I can keep playing quick shots. And they keep going. I was worried about the darkness explosion there for a second, but I didn't have to be. Oh no, Sylvie didn't finish the job. Whatever will I do with this bloodbath that does 1200 damage? I could have played 3 of those, by the way. No, 4 of those bloodbaths. I could have done like 5,000 damage with Grukli's turn. But yeah,
Beautiful.
that was it.
Andrin died at the very end. Classic.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Again, that was the Grukli Sylvie carry run. It was very good.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining.
See y'all next time. Bye.
See ya.